Okay,
I
you
forgot what we were
guys
doing.
left off when you guys just went back to seek vengeance on the hag that once killed your friend,
Agrid.
good old Ash, and you decimated her. You didn't hear her pleas for help, and you just gave no sympathy, and you just murdered her, burned her, and you discovered her cauldron, but you decided to leave it there until you come back, because it is big and heavy. But now you are on a trail that Tail has exclaimed. You want to repeat what you said, Tail?
Well, give me a second to think of what I said, meaning let me pull out my notes.
Can we also say
I just
that?
don't want to say anything that you didn't say. So
I forgot to say it, but when we were in East Haven, I wanted to post more of those poems. 10 more poems in East Haven.
well, you can always go back there
Can we just say that I
after
did
this
it?
whole thing.
Oh,
Sure.
fuck, do I still have my notes? The thing was, back when we were in, was it Lonely? Was it Tourmaline? I think it was
We were in
Tourmaline.
Tourmaline for the
Yeah, when I
night.
was in
Yeah.
Tourmaline, I came across this man who was, like really frostbitten, just like freaking out. He was old, and he was rambling about these ruins up here on the map that I pointed out to everyone, and they're like some magical items might be located there. It's because it's an ancient magical civilization or something. Um, it wasn't really too much information, but that's all I really got.
Mhm.
Somewhere out in the mountains, we might find just like an entranceway or something. So that's what I was trying to lead everyone to. Since we need more shit to make our company stronger. Because Rip Bozo.
Indeed.
All right. And that's where you guys left off. Is you left the
Bozo.
cavern and you're on your way.
Bozo?
Rip Bozo is just floating there
Bozo, bro.
and moving.
We're bozo.
Are we taking a short rest at all?
You can.
Why am I missing 4 hit points? Did I get hit by something?
You were the only one to be hurt.
Oh yeah, I got hit by the wisp.
Mhm.
Damn.
You almost had a clean run.
Do you guys feel like you are in need of a rest? I'm good, personally.
You can either short rest now or you can short rest anywhere in between as well.
What time?
Is
What
it
time of
like
day
this?
is it?
It's probably like midday.
Okay.
Because you guys
Ooh.
went out to this place early and
Uh-huh.
it might be a little bit afternoon by now.
It might take us a
And we're-
while to get there.
And yeah, we're
True.
traveling not on a path. We're just going
Yeah.
through mountains and
Yeah, we could just
So
head
you-
off.
You very well could hit nighttime and just, if you wanted
Yeah.
to set up camp, you could just do a full rest.
I think we should just set off on our journey. I'll
Yeah,
lead
let's
the
do
way
it.
since I had.
I think I'm the
general
only one that
direction.
wants a short rest.
May I
All right.
put on my snow goggles and go get my axe beak and get ready to leave?
Yes, sir.
Out of the fog, you see something running towards you. Oh my god, it's Revion out of the woodwork. I mean, the gold.
I'm the top rope!
You don't see that. It was an imagination. You miss your
Are
friend.
you sure I don't see that?
Yeah.
Are you
Clifton,
sure?
You realize that was just an illusion in the wind.
Is there anything else
Oh,
around us as we
man.
travel? It's it's the only natural 20 I'm gonna get. I got max damage on my Dissonant Whispers.
I'll say that. Hold on, I'm gonna do a roll.
The slap on your ass cheek. You wonder what that is.
I did an unprompted roll that the DM didn't ask for.
I'm gonna say that in the distance you notice some like thick looking clouds that might signify an upcoming.
cheeks.
Damn, those clouds
storm.
are
Yup.
thick!
Thick cheeks in the distance.
Guys, I think there might be a storm coming.
Yes, it looks rather thick.
Yes.
thick women on the way.
The sound of Rivian's ass cheeks.
I'm gonna mute Revion.
Oh, laughing into the distance.
No.
Yes.
Let's get a move on.
Mm,
All right, you guys set
Clap,
off.
clap.
I'm muting you. Goodbye.
No.
for once, it's not me.
I'm back.
Yeah, for once. All right,
I'm back.
you can't intimidate the DM.
We're gonna take the Rip Bozo trail.
Okay, so you're just gonna go straight
Rip Bozo.
this way, I guess.
Pretty much.
Whoops, I moved the hag.
Don't.
Giant fucking things in my way.
We can
God
delete
damn it.
that now.
Hag.
Or at least shrink it.
Do you want
Oh,
it?
it's tiny.
Who did that? Did I do that?
No,
did
I did
do
that.
Okay. Okay, I'll just grab the party and put it like here.
Not that we even need that, because we're only gonna go back for the cauldron.
Stop moving shit.
What?
What?
Huh?
One of you is. One he is. It was one he is.
Not me.
Well, it was fucking one of yous. Disgusting.
Okay, after a couple hours of travel, you end up walking right into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
Is this anything, or is that just rocks?
It's like a big mound of snow
Okay.
with some like rocks and stuff. Nothing like mountainous.
Okay.
Where's my blizzard music?
Start an avalanche.
It is now. You are now in a blizzard. It's very cold. The wind is very heavy. It is very hard to see. Which one of you is leading right now?
I was, and I had my snow goggles on.
You did. Can you give me a survival check?
Bardic Inspiration.
I'm taking that bardic inspiration.
Give him the guidance.
I want that.
God fucking damn it!
Guidance.
How many ones am I gonna get?
Can't we use guidance?
Yes, we can use guidance, but is Sail here?
Yes, I'm here.
He's never guided
I just want
anybody.
to see how it does. All right. I'll give him guidance.
There's no point in waiting. It's a cantrip.
Okay. All right.
He got a 7 anyway. There's no way we get anything good.
Add a D4. Add a D4.
Okay, we have an 11.
11.
See, it mattered. It
I'm
kinda
so mad. I
mattered.
have a D8 now. I've rolled 3 1s on my Bardic Inspiration.
Because you used your D20 on a roll.
And I used my max damage roll on fucking Dissonant Whispers.
Triple D6s.
You
Yeah, what a
used a
waste.
nat 20 on some thick ass clouds. That's all I'm saying.
What a waste.
So, you guys are able to stick together close enough to where you don't lose each other, but you start traveling off.
Oh
off
wait,
the
wait,
path a
wait.
little
Do we
bit.
have a decision? Did we want to move, or did we want to make camp?
Well, I figured we were moving. That's why we did the
Okay,
check.
I guess we'll just continue moving.
I should move, yes.
But yeah, I guess we don't know that we're lost yet. So now what?
It takes you about an hour to correct yourself and start traveling back to where you
Oh
believe
my.
you should be going.
Too bad we don't have Revion here anymore. He always knew what he was doing.
Damn.
That true?
You get to this point and you believe it is extremely dark outside. You can't see anything. You believe it's probably getting pretty late. You're all kind of getting a little tired of traveling in this
We should.
wind and snow.
Camp
Let's camp
time.
it out.
Let's take out our tents because we don't even know where we're going. We have a general idea. How are we supposed to find it in this darkness?
True.
Alright, well, let's
Alright.
set
I'm getting
camp
off my
then.
buckbeak. My axe beak.
Everyone pitch your tent.
Buckbeak.
My axe beak is now being named a buckbeak.
Oh god. Alright, so you guys set up camp with your tents and all that.
Oh yeah.
The wind makes it very hard for you to properly stake your tents into the ground, but you manage after a little bit of time. So Are you guys just all going to bed?
Yep.
In the tents?
Are we gonna do any form of watch, or are we all just going to sleep?
Is there a point in the blizzard, do you think?
Yeah, I guess not.
Who's really gonna come out here and try to kill us, right?
Maybe a dragon.
Like they're still southern.
Yeah, I was southern for a second because he said buck. My mind went to southern. Who's really gonna come out and try to kill us, man?
I'm gonna stay in my tent until the blizzard
It's too
settles
cold.
down. If the blizzard settles down, then I'll take watch for a little bit.
Clifton's just gonna go to sleep. Good night.
Okay.
Good night, Clifton.
So everyone except for
I'm a
Tail
light
goes
sleeper.
to sleep?
Well, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then once the blizzard calms down, I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
get up and take watch.
How will you know if the blizzard calms down if you're asleep?
Well, I figured in an environment that I'm not.
Maybe you should just
Like-
roll a perception check while you
Yeah,
sleep.
why not?
He's
I figured like I'm a light sleeper in a way. I'm not in my bed, so like I'm gonna be on my tail.
Set up
Or
your
I'm
little
gonna be
bell
waking up
trap, and when the
myself.
bell stops ringing, you wake up.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just
Jesus.
gonna be like intermittent sleeping, sleep for like 2 hours and kind of like wake myself up and check.
Okay. So you set up your little bell trap.
No, that's
That was a
no.
joke.
Sorry, I was looking at something, so
No, like
I just heard bell trap and I
be,
yeah.
that
be a
would be
light
epic,
sleeper.
though.
Like every 2 hours or so, kind of wake up and try and gauge outside, and then just like
Okay.
fall back to sleep, kind of thing.
It seems that most of the night has been filled with this constant windy blizzard. Seems to be probably like the harshest one you've come across so far. At least the longest lasting one. Can you give me a perception check, Tail? Sorry, I was turning that down a little bit. So one of the times you wake up and you're kind of like trying to inspect outside a little bit, you notice the blizzard is still going, just as strong as ever. But you notice a large, white, furry creature walking towards you.
I'm going
Hey, Fuzz.
to.
And it's not Fuzz. Because Fuzz is with you.
I'm minor illusioning. Well, how far away are we?
You sense that it's pretty close just because of the low visibility. It seems to be coming directly towards you.
Okay. And I can't see it necessarily. Like,
It's
just
too
actually-
hard to make out exactly what it is with that perception, and because of the blizzard, kind of masking it a little bit until it gets
I wanna
closer, at
make-
least.
I want to make a silent image. I'm going to make a giant, like, frost giant creature kind of like slowly stomp forward, like behind us, to make it seem like it overcast itself to try and like scare this thing away.
Okay. So you're just trying to scare whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do that.
Making it as big as possible so the highest this thing can be, so 15 foot tall.
15 feet, okay.
Uh-huh. Just a giant ice giant just walking slowly, so like that thing can probably see it, but like not he still's got time to run and probably feel like he can make it out.
Okay. Did you say the ice giant makes some kind of like noise? Like a
It is silent.
Okay. You see the creature stop, but it doesn't. It seems to just be stopping and you hear like a weird, like kind of like a little bit of a growl noise, but it's still too hard to make out exactly what the creature is, but it seems to be kind of just looking in the direction, like curiosity.
As an action, I can cause the image to move. So I'm gonna have it kind of like reach up a little bit to make it seem itself like even bigger, and just kind of like walk even like a little more hastily at it. Not
Okay.
like too fast, but like enough to like it definitely notices its presence now, kind of thing.
Okay. So it will notice that it is kind of coming at it faster, and it'll make like a more hasty growl and kind of start scampering off like past you. And as it scampers off past you, it looks kind of like you're able to get like a little bit of a better vision of it. It kind of looks like a big, like polar bear-like creature.
Nice. Fuck out of here.
It'll just kind of like growl and just kind of keep running past you and keep going until it disappears in the blizzard.
I'm gonna have like the ice giant kind of like walk back away from like after intimidating it to make it seem like it's not actually chasing it, but goes back to this area and to like it like territorial, you know. It's like, hey, just get the fuck out of here, and then go back to its area, which is just our camp.
Okay.
And then like as soon as the 10 minutes goes off, it slowly like the image kind of like dissipates into the wind as well. Like it transforms into like sparkly snow as it flickers off.
All right.
Pretty.
And this whole time, everyone was sound asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Do you go back to sleep soon after that?
I'm gonna stay awake for just a well. How long has it been since we like been sleeping? Like a couple
You
hours?
think it's been, like a few hours by now.
I'll probably stay on watch for just like an hour, and then I'll wake up whoever's in my tent to take the last bit.
Okay.
Watch.
The rest of your watch goes by uneventful, but you notice that the blizzard seems to be kind of dying down. It's not quite as strong as it was about an hour ago.
I'm rolling a D4. I'm 1. Anyone else is Alex, you're 2. Nova's 3. Sale's 4. Sale, you're in my tent. I'm
It's
waking you
always
up.
me. It's a never lucky. Never lucky.
You're in my tent. I'm waking you up. Watch the last 2 hours, and I'm gonna actually go to sleep.
Alright. Did you see anything while I was sleeping?
You can have Fuzz look around. I'm going back to bed.
Did you see anything while I was sleeping?
Yeah, that's alright. There was like looked like a polar bear or something. Some big beast that scared it off.
Can Fuzz
Oh.
stand watch while you're asleep?
Yeah, he can. He has advantage. Or like.
Why don't we just do that when we all sleep? Why isn't he just the one that watches our camp?
Oh, well, I like
And
to
then
let
wakes you
Fuzz
up.
rest a
He
little
forgot-
bit as well.
He forgot about the iron fuzz.
I like to let Fuzz
We
sleep.
kind of
alright?
forgot about that part.
He's a robot.
Yes, I guess so.
Yo, can't you just?
All right,
summon
I'll
an
have
alarm?
Fuzz stand guard.
If Fuzz sees something, can he just like let out a big scream to wake us up?
Yeah.
Rawr.
Yes,
It's just
he,
that bad.
he knows to wake me.
Or he could come nudge you awake. Mom, I
Or
flew
he
up.
could telepathically let you know something.
I suppose, yes, alright. I'll have Fuzz watch and.
I like that you're saying this in character. But
Cool. I'm gonna
You-
go back to sleep.
I'm
He's
asleep.
ranting about.
I heard Clifton in my mind. It's reminding me I can have Fuzz watch. So that's what we're gonna do.
Perfect.
Heard me in your mind with your stupid ass hat on.
Fuzz.
All right, so you all go back to sleep and leave Fuzz to keep watch. And you instruct him to wake you up if he sees anything. Did you instruct him to wake you up if he sees anything or anything he perceives as dangerous?
Anything he perceives as dangerous. He's smart enough to know.
Is he?
Oh yeah, no, he's not. Anything. I just if he sees anything. Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
tell
Well, about an hour in, he will come and give you a little shake.
him. Oh, what is it, buddy? What do you see out there? I'll take a
He'll
look out
just
myself.
point out, yeah.
Wherever he points.
You see just a herd of like moose-like creatures just walking through.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for waking me up, but they're harmless.
Are they? Aren't moose like crazy?
I mean, they're
Yeah.
not moving towards us, right?
They're moving past you.
Yeah. As long as but since I'm up, I'll keep you company, pal. Because it's been like what, like, I was only gonna keep watch for 2 hours anyway, so I'll just stay up with him for the rest of the night.
For the rest of the night?
Yep.
Okay. Well, again, it's hard to perceive what time is morning for you guys, but I'll say that like Clifton and Ash and you guys start kind of just slowly waking up, so you believe that you got a full night's rest, even though it's still dark, and the blizzard is still going.
So we do get the effects of a long rest.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that means we get the 10 bonus things back, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I believe this is.
It is a new day.
Day 3, right?
I think so.
Well, it's 2 days after the other one, so do we technically have 5 days left?
Huh?
Interesting. Just do we have
The
5
first day
days of this
counted as a
blessing?
day.
Oh, okay. So we have 4 days left.
Because you went there pretty early in the morning, so I mean it was kind of like a half day, I guess, of blessing, but it was still a day.
Damn, this god's stingy.
Hashtag blessed.
Can I negotiate with the god?
Can I have a word?
How are you gonna do that?
No, I'll save that for when the blessing runs out.
Okay.
God.
Preach.
One more.
Please, please, we've been a good party.
God.
All right, so you guys are
you're
all
probably good at that.
you guys are all awake now.
Cool.
Off we go.
You say anything to each other as you wake up?
What a good night of sleep.
Good morning.
On it.
Good morning, Ash.
Morning.
Indeed.
What?
Lots of wildlife in the area. Let's be careful.
What kind of wildlife?
Bears.
Beats.
Bears?
Yeah, we are in the Arctic.
But,
They
like,
don't mean no harm.
Bears.
how close?
Not close anymore.
All
Oh, you're
right.
fine. Let's back it up.
All right, you guys will pack up your things and head back out. The blizzard is still going, so whoever is in the lead will need to give me another survival check.
I am not the best survivalist. Anyone else?
I've got +4.
Okay, I'll
There you
give you
go.
bardic inspiration. You'll be our leader.
I'll lead the way. Put my goggles on. We all have goggles, right? When we bought the crampon and
Yeah.
everything?
You do.
Alright. Okay. What do I roll? Survival?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this
my
guy's
God.
cracked!
I don't even need to give the bardic inspiration. Maybe in the next 10 minutes we'll make another check.
You confidently make your way straight to where where Tail pointed out on the map before. And I need to do something real quick. Because I
My boy
forgot.
Ash, and he's cracked at Fortnite, my guy.
Oh, fuck. I just forgot to hide stuff on this map.
Uh-oh.
I will say, hold on, let me
Okay.
Doing it live.
doing it live, baby. I will say, as you make your way to the location that you, Tail heard rumors of, you guys, the blizzard is still going, so it takes you a little while to see what's in front of you. But you start to notice this, like, big protruding, like, tower-like structure in front of you. And as you kind of walk and get closer to it, you see a 20-foot high, irregularly shaped spur of rock juts out of the tundra ahead of you. Its smooth and shiny surface cannot possibly have been worn down by the wind. You notice that it seems very out of place. It doesn't seem like anything naturally made. Okay, now give me a second. You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
Piece of rock doesn't look like the wind made it.
As I said, it's ruins from an old ancient civilization. I'm glad Dentel was right. That man seemed quite flustered, so be on your guard. Trust nothing that's may be in there.
Clifton is entering archaeology mode, and he has a journal out. He's sketching the tower, and he's getting ready to take notes on whatever this dig site is.
And Clifton,
Yep. Yes.
there may be magical presences here, so I think you might be very good at scouting that. So
All right.
be wary.
And this time, you can all stand back. Sounds good?
Yes, would
I'm
you
sorry.
like?
What?
You
What
can
do you
all-
need?
You can all stand back when I'm investigating these magic items.
Oh, right. Because last time you killed us.
The last time the item did kill all of us, yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe that was you, but yes.
Yeah, he killed
except
us.
yeah,
Yes, the item did kill both of you.
it
and
did.
Yeah, you
It did
killed
kill
us.
me.
Killed you as well.
Yes. It was very unpleasant.
Would
How
you
about we
like
just don't touch anything
some
until
guidance?
you look at it?
What about guidance?
Would you like to be guided while you look at the item?
Sure.
I also don't know if anything or one shall be in here, so tread with caution.
All right. So you guys are standing outside of this structure. Do you guys do anything?
Can you explain
Here, hold
what it
on.
looks
I'm
like one more
going
time?
to.
What's it
I
look
have
like? How
a little
big
bit
is
of a
it?
picture. Hold on, hold
Oh,
on.
cool.
How big is it? What's the back? What's the exact square
I said
footage?
it's like 20 feet tall. Do you guys see this
Okay.
little square off to
It's,
the side?
It's got the length, but what about the width? What?
Oh,
Are you
okay,
guys
it's
there?
in the top right.
We gotta look up.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So that's where
where?
you guys are right now.
Oh,
I see. Do you see the
Yeah, I
Italy
got
rock
it.
there? Italy rock.
what? It looks like the left
We
shark
see
doing like a
there.
fist pump or something.
What?
It
don't
does
see
look like
anything.
left shark.
We don't see anything below this like center point.
No, it's just like a big,
Okay.
this big shiny like
I'm
black
glad I'm
rock
not
like thing popping
insane.
like out of the ground.
Wait, what is the angle on this? Like, what? Are we on top
It's a little
of something?
jagged. No, you're on the snow.
Like, what?
You're down.
Is this
below
a
the ice.
side
Don't
view?
worry.
Or is this an above view?
This is a side view.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So we're standing on top of this ridge of snow.
You're on this snow right now.
And left
looking
shark
at this
is
thing,
in front
yes.
of us.
Oh.
He's about 20 feet taller than
Oh,
us.
So
Yeah.
it wouldn't look like
Interesting.
left shark.
And you said
or
it's
what?
like 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
Do we see any entrances around?
You can give me a perception check to try to
Group
investigate the area.
Perception?
Yeah.
Everybody?
If you're all checking around this
Dab.
thing.
May I
Yeah.
use an investigation check and use my little mana scope thing?
What are you investigating specifically? Either you're
Find
trying
an
to like.
entrance.
Okay. So you're trying to find. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Lord.
Yikes. So you guys are trying to. So
Fuzz, go
Effingham,
take
you
a
want to
look.
investigate the
Nice.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Why does Fuzz have a plus 6 to
26.
perception?
He is +6.
Yes, he has proficiency in it.
What the fuck?
I was
So do
I was
I.
trying to see if I can investigate for like an entrance way.
Mhm.
Or if you prefer perception, I could just do perception. instead.
Can you give me a history check,
Oh,
I may.
actually?
Man, I'm not like a dog.
He got that dog in him.
I got that dog in me. That's a history.
You believe that this structure is neither naturally formed nor manually formed, but you think that it was constructed through magic itself. That's all you
Okay.
get. As for Fuzz, as you guys are kind of like, I guess, walking around this thing, trying to like figure out if there's an entrance or anything like that, Fuzz will walk back over to Malcolm and like point towards like over here.
Let's walk around the rock and get over there then.
As
So
you
saw
as you
it,
follow
everybody.
Fuzz and look at like what he's pointing at, you notice that there is. Do I have anything to read?
Reach.
while this is all going on, I'm ritually casting Detect Magic over the
Okay,
next 10 minutes.
You notice. Hold on.
I need to pee.
Now?
Could you?
Be right back.
Okay, so
You would.
Fuzz points at this like hole in the ground that has been. It kind of looks like it's been dug out by like some sort of creature. Hold on.
Does it look
Do you guys see that?
freshly? Yes. Does it look freshly dug?
Not necessarily.
Okay. And we can like see down it like that, or do we have to?
Yeah,
actually
it looks. When you look down, you notice this. It looks like a long, icy tunnel.
We should
Okay.
probably
It's very
have...
thin though. It's only you believe only one person can go down at a time
We should probably have
if
Ash
you go down it.
maybe cast some dancing lights and send it down and see how far this goes.
Yes, that would be a great idea. Ash,
Oh, he's off pissing.
now's a great time to take a leak, making some yellow snow, eh?
Stop pissing on this mound.
He's peeing down the hole that we're gonna crawl down.
He's
my God.
clearing more ways. He's lubing it up.
Oh.
What the what's going on?
Talking about you, buddy.
I'm back
Yeah,
from
you're
peeing.
We need your
Yes.
dancing lights down a cave.
What did you say? I'm lubing. What am I lubing?
We were
Yeah.
joking. You were off pissing down this hole.
Oh, I could.
I prefer you that you don't.
Dancing light.
Okay, so you send your dancing light
That's
down
how I
there,
cast it.
and you're able to discern a little bit more, but you notice that it curves. So from
Ooh.
what you guys can see at the top, you can't really see too much farther down there.
I can relate.
Why don't
Who can relate?
we need to send someone down first? Ash, do you want to go since you can move the lights with you?
Perhaps, could your owl check?
Yeah.
I guess it could.
I'm not a
I
big
really
fan
don't
of...
want to go first.
I
I really
think-
don't feel like dying a third time.
I don't really
man.
want to go into a narrow tunnel that has never been
Oh.
explored.
Are you
I'm
trying
gonna-
to get me killed?
Meditate and look through the eyes of Tattle, and I'm gonna try and fly down this entrance way.
Okay.
The flap flap.
So does he just keep going,
Yeah.
just
He's
following
got-
this tunnel?
Yep. I'm just gonna fly down. He has check in. Keen sight. So he has advantage on perception checks. Around relying sight and hearing.
Oh my
And he has
gosh.
dark vision.
The tunnel goes a little ways until it lands in. I'm gonna reveal another area. Okay, everyone go to like your left. He
Ooh.
finds this across from the tunnel is a wooden door that's flush with the ceiling, which immediately upon entering this place, you notice, Tail, through Tattle's eyes, that everything appears to be upside down. There are statues on the ceiling of this place, and the door that is directly across looks like it's on the ceiling. But yeah, it looks like the everything's flipped upside down.
Want to describe what I see out loud, but I can't hear what I'm saying or see what I'm saying. My eyes and ears are through my bird, so I'm only saying what I'm seeing, basically. Like
Across from the
the cave is
statues.
fine. Everything is upside down. There's an entranceway.
One more thing. Across from the statues are, oh God, how do I pronounce this word? It's not scones.
Sconces?
Sconces. Hey, you knew the word.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. With upside down flames burning in them.
What's
You notice specifically that the flames are burning upside down.
What's a sconce?
It's a wall fixture that has like a light.
It has like
on
a
it.
torch in it usually.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I know what those are.
Yeah.
And that's upside down?
Yeah.
And the flame is
And the
burning
torches?
upside down.
The
too.
flames are flickering towards, like, down.
Okay.
Has it been about 10 minutes yet? For my casting of Detect Magic?
I'll say, yeah.
Okay,
So,
now
what is the radius of
for
that?
the next 10 minutes, for 30 feet around me, I detect the
okay.
presence of any magic.
For the next 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm
There's
gonna
two
kind of, like,
statues.
while he's down under there, I'm gonna go back towards the rock. And kind of look at it and see what's magical about it.
Everything's flipped upside down. The floor is the ceiling. There's two statues. Fire's burning on pedestals. How is there fire? Is the door open? Question mark. God.
Yeah.
Door is
The
open.
door is ajar.
Do I
It's
think
like a little
that these
cracked.
statues are animate at all, or
You don't know.
um?
They're not moving when you look at them.
Okay. I think it's
They're just
safe
attached to
to
the
go
ceiling.
down, but is the doorway like a couple feet up? Like from if we were like land here, how would we be able to reach it?
So, from your observation, this is, I'm not gonna have you roll a check because you just see this. The whole area is pretty tall, to be honest. To get to the door is about 4 feet up. So if you want to go through the door, it's going to be about a 4-foot climb per se. I mean, that's not super high, but
Okay.
it's reachable. But yeah, the door is ajar.
You could come
You can
back
fly
to.
through the door if you want, but you would have to, like, purposely go through it.
Are we gonna
It's
come
not
back
wide
to
open.
and
Yeah. Okay.
be with everyone and have Tattle be down there for right now?
Okay.
And what am I detecting on this rock?
So so you definitely sense that this black spire thing is magical. You get a very, very strong magical presence from it, to be honest. This is something you've never encountered before. This feeling, this type of magic. It has a very ancient feel to it.
I'm gonna return to the group. We should definitely be careful here. This magic feels very powerful. I can't even recognize what school of magic it's from. It might predate schools of magic.
What are you proposing?
I'm proposing that we go in.
All right, sounds good to me.
Seems all right down there. Just 2 statues. I don't know if they'll do anything once you get in there, so just be careful.
Right.
The slide should be fine. Just take your time.
Did you say slide?
I assume.
The chute?
Where's the cave?
Is this like a...
I wouldn't call this a cave just because it looks literally like a tunnel, like something tunneled its way up. It's only about a 5-foot diameter hole.
What the...
Tails, should you go first and set up a path of pythons and rope?
Is it like 5 foot wide?
It's a 5-foot diameter.
It's a hole.
Yes, that's wide.
Yeah. Then yeah, I can do that.
Can Fuzz even fit in that?
No. I could take him apart.
He's that wide?
He's a big boy.
How wide is Fuzz? 10 feet wide?
Let's look up the dimensions of a certain creature.
If it's possible, I guess yeah, I'll do that. I don't know if there's enough room. I guess if I like nail them into like the wall, it should be fine.
Yeah.
Just have a rope to climb up with.
So the entrance is at a very steep angle. So if you want to go in at all, I'm going to have you do an athletics check. And it's very icy and slippery.
Okay.
We're gonna secure a rope up here.
Yeah.
First.
I'm gonna take out
At the top,
Yeah.
at the top.
like where you guys are standing, like right here.
I'm gonna tie one end to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna nail one end into the ground. And I'm also gonna have my magic hand for this to help carry some stuff with me.
Okay.
You can hold the pythons in my magic hand while I slowly try and go down, holding onto the rope. And then every like 5-10 feet, I'll nail another one in. if
How
possible.
deep is the original python that you're putting into the ground? Because with the blizzard going on, there's a lot of fresh snow on top.
Should we like, try to
don't
push away the
know
snow?
How
But I mean, obviously you can take some time to dig and reach some more like stony, solid ground. I was just curious how
Can
deep
I
it was.
actually, if that's the case, can I use shape water to make it icy?
Does shape water make ice? Let me see. I always forget.
You can cause the water to form into simple shapes. Where is it? You can freeze the
You can
water.
freeze the water. Okay. Yeah, there are no creatures that would be in it, so.
Okay. Yeah, I just
You
want to like
can,
make
yeah.
it a little more sturdier and like kind of.
Okay.
It unfreezes in an hour.
Well, I don't think.
Mhm.
Well, if it could,
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
I don't think it's gonna unfreeze while it's in a blizzard. I think I'm
True.
just changing snow
It
into
is very
ice.
cold outside.
So I think that's fine. If we were in like a place where it's warm, sure. So I'm gonna nail into that ice that I just freshly made.
Okay.
And
So
then,
now you give it a tug and it feels a lot more sturdy.
nice. And hey guys, watch over that. Make sure it doesn't come out while I'm climbing.
All right.
And gonna go.
So we said that it's like 5 feet by what again now?
It's 5 foot
just,
diameter. It's like a
yeah.
cylinder tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fuzz is 5 feet. He's a medium creature actually, so should be able to fit.
He could just squeeze through.
Yep.
He'll go last.
Would you like me to roll some checks?
I'm still gonna have you do an athletics, yeah.
Understood. Can I do acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
Or
Yellow
before I leave,
shit.
can you give me a little guidance there, buddy? I don't feel too
course.
confident.
Yes, I'll twink.
Yo, what? Did you call him a twink?
No, I said I'm going to. Huh? Shake my fingers at you. And
I
give
feel very
guidance.
guided.
Yes.
Don't you need to touch for guidance?
Yeah, it's just
It's
over his head
ranged,
a little
isn't it?
bit. Well, I
Oh, wait,
just put it in
no.
the chat. I think yeah, it's a touch, but no, it says 60 feet. Did I write that down right?
You touch one willing creature.
How's the range 60 feet then? Did I just write that down for fun?
Extendo arm.
Oh no, range is touch. That's I don't know why that. Okay, I need to fix that in spellbook.
Maybe they need to stay within 60 feet. They can't just run off.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just
All right, well, I'm gonna
touching
go.
everybody.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just put my hands on your head.
I'm
At a D4.
adding a D4 to this.
Oh my word!
That's an 8.
Didn't
So
make
you
like a
you say what
difference.
you said before when you're like, okay, I'm off, guys. And the first step you take, you go whoop and slip immediately. How long is this rope?
Probably 50 feet.
Okay.
Give me a second. Where's my rope? Part of my bag. Hempen rope. Hempen rope. That starts with an H. That is my rope. Rope, 50 feet.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say that like on your first step, you go up and then you slip, and you start sliding down until you get to like about like halfway, and then you kind of finally like grip the rope, and you catch yourself.
Is that the max length of the rope now? Or is there still more slack rope? Like past where
I'm
he's
gonna say
grabbing?
there's still more slack.
Okay.
While I'm here, I'm gonna drive a python in and secure the rope there.
All as intended.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine. You hear an echo. Fine, fine, fine.
Yeah. You weren't hurt by that slide at all.
Like he's fine.
I'm going to continue.
Okay. Again, once you kind of catch yourself like around here, so once you catch yourself, you're able to kind of just like fall down this little bit and then just kind of carefully walk the rest.
Okay. And then just at the end, also drive it down. If I made it to like solid ground, try and hammer
Okay.
in another one to keep it secure.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Tattle up just to signal them that they can let someone else go, and then and stay right here.
All right, I'm going in.
Athletics.
Any advantage for having a rope or no?
No.
Okay.
Question, I'll give you a bit of
Man.
guidance and I'll slap you
Okay. I guess I'll
on
roll
the
it.
ass.
Okay, 14.
So, I'm gonna say that you do something similar, to where you kind of like go whoop, and you kind of catch yourself as you're falling down, like this first, like you just kind of lose your footing real quick, and then you catch yourself, and then at that point, if you want, you can just kind of guide yourself and slide yourself down with the rope.
All right. I'll do that.
And then you make it to the bottom.
Whew.
Okay, who's next? It'll be the same thing for all of you guys. So.
Me. So that you can guide me, right?
Yes, I suppose I'll guide you as well, Ash.
Athletic.
Where would you like me to touch you?
Oh,
Never mind. I don't need you to touch me. I'm going down.
All right.
you saw the other two make that first initial slip, and you kind of just like sit down and scoot yourself in instead of taking a step, and you're able to very easily make it down.
But I guess it's my turn.
Right, the coast is clear, Malcolm. You can come on down now.
I guide myself.
Yeah.
All right, let me guide myself.
Yep,
Where do you touch yourself?
Right on the chest. Oof. All right, how's that working? All right. Great. All right, an 8. The most athletic.
You're pretty big, aren't you?
Pretty large.
You get stuck.
I'm gonna say you get a little bit stuck, yeah, along the way.
Help.
You kind of make like a first little slip, and then as you kind of enter this part, you kind of like get jammed a little.
Oh.
But you have the rope in your hand.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna try to keep jimmying myself down. I knew I needed to lose weight. Ash always told me that, but.
Wow. That's rude.
Badass.
I think he was projecting a little bit.
I'm fit as hell.
Do I make it down?
Yeah, you make it. You're able to kind of like shimmer yourself with like pulling on the rope, and then you get to this point, like where it kind of drops down, and you didn't realize that it was gonna drop down quite like that. So, when you kind of like get here, you kind of slip, and you just kind of make like a little graceful slide the rest of the way down.
Oh gosh! All right.
And you were knocked prone for that short period of time, but you can get yourself up.
Okay.
I'll help him up. Right there, bruv.
Thank you, Clifton. I appreciate it.
I don't know, I just felt like throwing a bruv in there.
Bruv. Alright, and I told Fuzz to follow me, so he should be down in just a second.
I thought he fit.
Yes, he fits. He's just it's a little bit tight, but he will fit. Don't worry. I can just pull up his
fits?
Oh, Lord.
You said it's a 5-foot diameter, so that
He
should
is
fit.
medium.
Medium creature should fit.
Medium.
All right.
What
Well,
athletics? All right.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, just with the +5.
Well, we're just gonna say the same thing happens to him, where he just gets jammed, and you
Dude,
instruct
we
him to
fucking
kind of shimmy
suck
with
tonight.
the rope.
Shake your ass.
Help Fuzz up. It's a little bit trickier than we thought it would be, huh, buddy? Not
All
the most
right.
athletic, are we? Bruv.
Don't move your party over. God, please.
Bro.
And you are no longer in the blizzard. I'm gonna do that. And again, now that you guys all see it, you see that the wooden door is flush with the ceiling, which used to be the floor, you presume. The door is ajar, and flanking are two identical stone statues that hang down like stalactites. Across from the statue are the sconces with upside down flames burning in them. And Clifton, you definitely sense a magical presence with the flames.
Can I look at them more closely?
Yeah,
What should I roll for that?
you can do like an arcana. You sense that this whole area feels like it's like especially from the fire. It gives you the sense that wizards that did this probably were decently powerful to be able to have this going.
I'll tell that to the rest of the party.
Fascinating. Is it an everlasting flame, perhaps?
Don't
guess
touch
so.
it then.
I heard talk of it in legends, but never seen one in person.
And the fact that it's burning upside down, I haven't seen anything like that either.
Were you able to dismount it and like actually carry the torch itself?
I thought you just told me not to touch it.
Well, now I'm curious.
Alright, I'll gladly do that. I'm gonna try to take the torch off if it looks like it's a torch that could be taken off.
It doesn't look like a torch that could be taken off.
Okay.
Dang.
It's fully fixed to the
Okay. It's like a
walls.
fully like metallic like
Yeah, it's like a fully
structure.
metallic structure with the flames just coming out of the
Okay.
top/bottom.
It'd be pretty cool to always have that.
I'm gonna pull out one of my pieces of paper and just put it into the fire. What happens?
Cast it to the fire.
Fuck, I didn't look up too much of the property.
That makes me nervous that it doesn't just burn.
What?
The fire hovers there as if God is unsure how fire works in this world.
Yeah, it doesn't burn.
The paper doesn't burn?
It
What,
doesn't
what
burn.
color is
Where's
this
it
fire?
go
Is it
then?
orange?
No, it's like a blue.
Oh shit.
Is there warmth to it?
Can I feel the paper after I do that?
It doesn't feel warm at all.
Does it feel cold?
It just feels like the rest of the atmosphere. Is as cold as the regular temperatures are.
I'm gonna put my pinky in it.
Yeah, that's the pinky.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
That's the tip.
This fire has nothing about temperature to it. It's not hot. It's not cold.
You get the feeling that it's just there to put off light.
It's just there to put off light.
That's fascinating.
Alrighty then.
Let's continue.
Up we go.
Maybe try and
Yes.
waste ourselves over this 4-foot wall into the next room.
Okay. You guys are all like not like none of you guys are like super short, so you're able to hoist yourselves up without too much issue. And then you go in the hallway, and you see that there's some upside down stairs at the east end of this frost-filled corridor. But the passage is super chock full of rubble and ice that it doesn't appear like it could be used unless you put a lot of effort into clearing it.
You wanna have a
And then
quick
you
way-
notice 2 doors also on the sides,
well,
on the
perhaps-
ceiling.
Perhaps we should check these doors before we think about clearing the rubble.
I agree. I'm gonna open this door, the closest one.
Okay.
Wait slowly.
So this door was also left ajar, so you just easily just kind of swing it open.
Okay. I'm also gonna like
Then
have my hand crossbow in my other hand.
you open it up, and this room contains shattered and jumbled equipment. Much of it is near 2 heavy wooden work tables, one on its side and then the other upside down.
Any other new magical auras on any of this stuff?
You don't sense anything magical on any of this specific stuff.
Wait, can just for clarity, the statues in the doorways are like the floor, but they're on the ceiling.
They're attached to the ceiling,
Right.
but as you've discovered, it looks like everything is completely upside down to you.
So
So even in here, are the
these
tables on the roof?
tables are on the ceiling.
These tables are on the floor, but
Okay.
like one is like turned up like on its side, and one of them is upside down, and there's
Okay.
just a bunch of like wreckage everywhere. Like you can sift through the wreckage if you wish, but
Okay, so that's like actually on the floor where we are.
it appears that as if when this
It fell.
like it looks like it fell. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do like an Arcana check to see if Clifton knows of any high level gravity related magic?
Gravity related magic.
Yeah. Because as a player, I know there's some high level spells that do gravity stuff, so I want to know if Clifton would know about anything like that.
So are you specifically trying to find out if this place was purposely like
If it had a spell on it that was making it anti-gravity, and now that
okay,
the wizards
I
aren't
see.
here, it's gone.
got it. Okay, yeah, you can do that. To you, you don't sense any kind of gravity like spell casting that went on here. You think that this truly looks like just everything was thrown upside down.
I've just had another idea. Anyway, let's continue.
Is anyone gonna search this area or
Yeah, might as well. Just investigate.
okay? Anyone who wants to can give me a check, like an investigation check. Because
Yeah,
you
Clifton
would
will
have to
let-
sift through. You don't see anything, but you'd have to sift through the rubbish.
Clifton will let everyone know that he doesn't detect anything magic here.
Okay. So, tail. In general, you guys don't find anything useful? Like, anything that looks like all the objects seem like pretty broken and rusted and broken down. But, tail, you do find an iron key. Laying, like,
Talkative.
it was just, like, in all the wreckage, just strewn there.
Can I grab it and put it in
Yeah.
my pocket for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue to this other door.
Okay. You just walk in. Again, same thing. Door is like slightly ajar.
Okay. Are we like having to climb the 4 feet for every one of these doors?
Yes,
Okay.
you are. It's this. Yeah, all the doors are equally about the same.
I feel like Link.
Guys, I have a bit of a theory. I think that we're on the top floor of a complex, and that somehow it got flipped upside down in the ground here.
Explains why
What
this
if it's
is
a-
the ceiling.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I think this was a structure, and now it's upside down and was deposited here somehow.
Magically?
Probably.
Under the ground? How could that even work?
You think this place
hurting my
was
head.
floating and it fell?
Maybe, or it was just somewhere
Flipped
else and
over?
got teleported, or
Wow.
was
That must
attached
have
to the
been
ground and flipped.
That would have been some incredibly strong magic.
Okay, so you guys walk into this room, or you climb into this room, and the floor of this room is covered with shards of broken glass and just frozen pools of spilled fluids, and the wreckage of 2 cabinets. In a niche in the far corner of the room, a metal chest is bolted to the ceiling.
Oh, okay, over here.
Can I cast shape water to push this liquid to one side of the room, away from us? I don't trust it.
Can your shape water handle any type of liquid?
Just water, I think.
It's water. It's not water.
Okay, it'll have
It's
no
just
effect
water.
then.
So it-
Interacting with the fluid.
I'm letting everyone know that is not water.
Clifton, because you still
What's the
have your,
color of
your
the
stuff
fluid?
on.
Oh yeah, I have detect
Um,
magic.
Yeah, you sense that these were like potions.
Oh,
These are like magical
shit.
potions that broke,
Oh,
and they're
These-
now like frozen on the floor.
These are frozen magical potions. I would watch your step.
Who knows how old they are?
Hmm.
What's that up there?
It looks like a
Chest.
chest. Can you do something with your invisible hand?
I can. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and try and open it.
Okay. Are you guys where are you guys standing while all this is happening?
I'll have Fuzz stand underneath it to try to catch anything if it falls out.
I've stayed by the door because I don't want to step on any of these potions.
yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
I
step
figured
on the
I'm.
glass or the potions.
I feel like I'm like at least like 8 feet away, kind of like not directly under it, but I'm like watching it.
Well,
trying to look
how
at the
far
bottom.
actually is this away from us? Like, how big is this room? Is it actually 10 feet or is it larger?
It's like just like a regular like cozy sized room.
Okay, so
Yeah,
this map is to scale, pretty much.
I'm gonna say yeah, it's pretty to scale.
Okay.
But the ceiling is about 12 feet tall,
Okay.
all the way up to the top.
Yeah, I'm by the door.
So you're gonna use your mage hand, and the mage hand goes up with the key. It'll put the key in the lock, and it clicks as would a key that would work would do.
Oh, shit.
As it clicks, the chest opens. It like flies open, and you see potions start to fall to the ground.
And Fuzz is
That's right.
underneath, right?
Yeah, I had commanded Fuzz to go underneath it to try
Yeah.
to catch him.
Can you give me anyone who's like relatively close by? Can you guys give me like a dexterity check to see if you can rush and grab them?
I also want to give Bardic Inspiration to Fuzz.
Okay.
Can I try and grab one with my Mage Hand as
Sorry,
well as
I'm
I do
on.
it?
Yeah, same thing though. Dexterity check.
Oh,
Just straight
my
up dexterity, or is it?
Oh
Two
my
dex checks,
lord.
one for my hand, one for me.
Can you do both at once like that?
I
I
don't
guess.
know. Well, I was asking, like, do you want the one to be like all encompassing my character overall?
I'm just gonna say just your character. Like
So-
the mage hand clicks open the chest, and I'm gonna say that your you as a player tries to grab the potion.
Did you say just dexterity or dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity.
Okay. Fucking what?
Oh my god.
Oh, should I roll?
Well,
too?
I gave
Was I
Bardic
nearby?
Inspiration to Fuzz, but he rolled a natural 1, so... Do you want to use the Bardic Inspiration?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay. He can have it for the next 10 minutes then.
Okay.
Okay.
What was that initiative that you rolled?
I just misclicked when I brought up Fuzz's character sheet.
Okay, well, Clifton sees this happening and he's just like, oh no! He just like sees it happening.
My
He
friends will
might
deal
like
with
put a
this.
hand out. He might like put a hand out and just see it happening like slow motion. Be like, oh no! I wish I could help. Oh. Geez.
Yeah.
Fuzz got distracted by like something shiny on the ground, so he doesn't react. But the other three of you, so Teo, Malcolm, and Ash, you guys are able to catch 3 of the potions.
How many were there?
There was 4. So one smashes on the ground.
No.
I mean, Clifton, why?
I tried, okay?
You. What? Does it like? Is it liquid now?
Yeah.
Damn it, Fuzz! I put you there for a
Is it
reason.
like a contact potion? So is it on top of us?
You don't know what it is.
Is it on top of us though? Is it touching
It
us?
doesn't hit any of you on the head or
Okay.
anything. It just kind of smashes down
But
on
the
the ground.
liquid,
Yeah, the liquid is on the ground now.
does it touch us though?
Does it touch
No.
us though?
Oh,
No.
okay.
I really am tempted to ask if, since I got a natural 1, can I have rushed forward and the potion hit me on the head?
It bonked you.
Don't. Never mind.
I'll leave it up to you.
What's the potion?
I'm gonna say that since Fuzz was under the thing, I'm gonna say that Fuzz gets hit.
Because he
By
did
one of the
also get a natural 1.
Yeah, he also got a natural 1, and he was
He's done
standing
it.
directly below, so like there to catch it. So it hits Fuzz, and he's just covered in like a strange colored liquid,
Ooh.
but nothing seems to happen to him. The other 3 of you, hold on, I'm gonna roll to see which ones you all get.
Potion of.
Oops. Don't mind
handsomeness.
that. Don't scare you.
Initiative. All the potions are mimics.
I got the love potion.
Okay, for Tail, Tail,
Who you gonna
you
use it on?
get
Fuzz.
you get a potion that is labeled acid resistance.
Ass resistant?
Acid.
Oh.
Fucking
What?
cretin.
Get him. Tell him.
Did you get that, Tail?
Potion of acid resistance. Add.
Okay. Malcolm, you also catch a potion, and this one is
Why?
you catch a potion, and it is labeled fire resistance.
Oh.
Very helpful in Icewind Dale.
You never know. And then lastly, Ash catches a potion.
I catch
is-
Pikachu.
Labeled.
It better be
Ooh.
sick.
You got a potion that is labeled resistance or force resistance.
That's
Damn, I
odd.
didn't think that was something that existed.
How do you resist force?
It makes you fat, so it can't be pushed.
I have thick fat.
It's
I've
like
got blubber now.
you have raw magical defense.
Maybe it's like a shield. It's like a Diona shield.
It's light shield.
It's like a Zhongli shield.
So, the potion that landed on Fuzz, it's kind of like a bluish color.
Is there a label
Is he
in the
resistant to
smashed
cold
glass?
now?
If you want to look for it, you can.
I'm gonna pick through his fur and try to find the label.
Give me a investigation, I guess.
Bro,
Bruh.
You don't think it's on his fur at all. You can't find shit.
bro.
You used up all your luck on that.
I know. I'm
You
so
really
mad.
did.
Ugh.
That's so funny.
Bro.
Just
Well,
for those thick
It's
clouds.
blue. That's all you got. So yeah, that happened.
Alright, we're going over to the other door.
So you guys got your potions, you pocket them, and then you head back out and explore over here, right?
Yuppers.
Same thing. It's like 4 feet up.
Yep.
And
I feel like Link. Geffing said.
I
This
feel
is
like
the
Link.
the legend of Ash.
this
You
room,
really have a Pikachu.
Damn.
tall bookshelves are affixed to the outer walls, have spilled their contents onto the ceiling turned floor. A large table lies on its side, one leg broken. A 5-foot wide tunnel in the floor to the east leads down.
So wait, the ceiling is filled with books, not on the ground where we are,
No,
or the
this
ceiling where we're standing.
where
You
like,
are on the ceiling, which there
Okay.
are books scattered around because
Yeah.
the bookshelves are affixed to your ceiling. I know it's confusing. But the books have fallen out of these. Some of the books have fallen out of these bookshelves and are scattered just around.
Man.
Over
makes
there.
perfect sense to me. Are there
Who's
any
on
magical books on
first?
the ground?
Oh, is the tunnel on the ground we're on?
The tunnel
Right.
is right here
Yeah, it's going
It's on the
down.
ground.
on the east
Okay.
side of this area.
Are there any
So when it
magical
was right
books?
side up, it would be going up. Back
What'd
in
you
the
say,
day.
Alex?
Are there any magical books on the ground?
You do. Hold on, I had to open something
What?
else up.
I'd also like to investigate some of these books scattered about
Are
with
there
him.
any magical mics in this room?
They do not seem magical. No, Alex.
I'm gonna pick up the first book that I see.
Ooh.
Can you
Yeah,
give me
I'm
a D4 roll? Okay. I'm going to. You open up this book. It is titled. Oh God, how do I pronounce it?
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna paste it to you. I will do it in Discord.
Read it to us, buddy. What you carrying?
The top is what it's labeled.
Done. Oh, don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh, that's ominous. Good information if we come across that description.
They were shaped just like people with a like wizard-like attire.
Can I look about for any other books as well laying on the ground that seem interesting to me?
Yeah. Give me a D4. And if you roll 3, or what did? Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, 4. You also find a book. This one is a lot shorter,
it is short.
or at least the parts that you can read in here.
Oof.
A lot of it
I know
has
this
been
book.
damaged. I will DM it to you.
Holy shit, I'm scared now. Mind
That
controlling
looks so funny as
spells?
well.
There you go.
Wizards in the Hollow.
Yeah, that's the title.
The birth of the netherese empire is chronicled in this otherwise dull, plotting story about the lives of 3 netherese wizards. You ever heard of this? You guys know anything?
There's an option that if you want, you can kind of come up with the story of whatever you want. Just some bullshit.
What do you mean? I'm confused.
If you want
You
to make
can
up
make
what's
it
in
up.
the book, and if it's good, you might possibly get a reward.
Oh, I just make up this story?
If you want to come up with a story of 3 wizards, I'll give you inspiration for your fucking trouble.
The birth of the Netherese Empire is chronicled in this otherwise dull plotting story about the lives of 3 Netherese wizards. There are 3 wizards, Tom, Rom, and Dom. They're quite boring. You see, their mother, she was not very bright in the head and named them all very similar. Well, they grew up in a very dull, boring household and discovered that water could be boiled and turned into ice as well. During this time, not everyone in this town was that bright, so they thought they were warlocks of their age for discovering how to boil, toil, and have this trouble. Tom, Rom, and Dom lived a ripe old age of 38, each all dying on the same day. No one knows why.
Oh,
In the end.
I also heard that Dom really went on about family. There's like 9 versions of that book, and he always talking about family.
Yeah, it was quite the feud.
It's
Okay,
amazing how
I'll give
Clifton
you
just
inspiration for that.
knows about every
Effingham.
book.
What'd you say, Malcolm?
It's amazing how Clifton is so well read.
I don't know.
He knows something about every book, huh? And I'll try to pick up one of the remaining 2 books.
Thank you for the inspiration.
Mhm. Okay, give me a d4. If you get 3 or 4, just roll again.
3 is 1, 4 is 2.
Okay, that works. Oh, well, it did matter. You get
Like it.
You get a longer-winded book.
Longer.
Winded.
Longer.
I'm
Book.
Pasting it to you.
Okay.
The top is the title.
How do I make this go away? Okay. Yeah, how do I? Oh wait, I can move it. Oh wow, that's neat. All right. This book is called the Mythala. Mythala. Has anyone heard of that word before?
No.
I don't
No.
think so.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with Mythala. The creation of the Mythalars has allowed arcanists to create magical items without draining their life force. After their creation, the first large-scale application became floating cities, put to great use by netherese mages. A Mythalar looks like an enormous crystal ball held in an ornate cradle. The bigger the Mythalar, the more magic it can hold. While the netherese application of the Mythalar was most commonly to keep its cities aloft and to power magic items, they can be used for other applications as well, including previously unseen powers such as control of the weather. Most netherese cities contain 1 or more Mythalar. I think we're onto something here, boys.
So
Lore
this is one
dump.
that-
Can I pick up the last book?
You may.
I want to see if I roll it.
Roll for it, roll for it.
Oh my
Ooh.
god, you actually fucking rolled
Wow.
the 1.
Wow.
That's so convenient for me. Alright, you get this last book.
Book.
There you go.
Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo.
bonus. This is all the book says. What the hell?
It's just all
A
buffalo.
magical what? Sorry, guys. I'm not much of a reader myself, but I'll try.
It's don't we know it?
Magical wonders of Netheril. Netheril. The influence of the Empire of Netheril has been felt for thousands of years. Its people live in a strict hierarchy. The nobles of High Netheril, whose people, mages and scholars of the highest caliber, live in flying enclaves miles above the land. The great city of Ethrin being one such example, and the commoners who live on the land itself. The empire spreads across large swaths of Faerun. Although they once had humble roots as mere fishermen and farmers, the netherese came to harness arcane power in ways that would shape Faerun for generations. The end.
Clap.
It's fascinating. I think we've uncovered quite a bit, so perhaps your guess there was right, Clifton. This may have been a floating city.
I thought that was...
Perhaps, but
Netherian civilization long past.
I'm a bit concerned about this tunnel near us that goes down. I thought we'd be going up.
Well, it looks like. Can I take a closer look and see if it was I don't know if I can tell how the hole came to be.
You can give me like a survival check.
Okay.
To see if you can distinguish which way the creature was heading. Judging by like some of the marks in the side, you think that it was going up.
Like,
You're up.
as in, oh, my up.
You're up. Yeah.
Oh.
Like the.
So it came from below and came...
Correct.
I think
I'm looking
whatever.
around. Is there anything in the room with us?
You don't sense anything. Besides books. Besides a bunch of
Okay.
knowledge and lore dump.
And does our ceiling look still intact? There's no hole in it?
Correct.
The fuck?
Perhaps whatever came through this hole went back down.
I'm gonna have Tattle fly down the hole.
Okay.
Clifton's going to stand back. He's gonna go against this wall over here.
While I try to peer in through its eyes as I do.
Okay.
Also, Fuzz still has bardic inspiration.
Okay. Perfect.
We're moving to the right.
How long of a drop am I flying?
This one is not nearly as long. It's probably only like maybe like between 5 and 10 feet.
Okay.
So you get down to this area. This room contains 2 metal cages, both badly damaged. Nearby, 2 roughly dug tunnels, one in the ceiling and one in the floor, leads to other areas. Narrow windows along the bowed outer wall afford you a glimpse of the earth into which the structure impaled itself.
All right.
I'm
Looks
going
like
to reveal more on the side as well.
So I guess we're on the bottom floor.
Yeah. Looks like it's like a 10-foot drop. Anyone else have any rope or anything, or should I just take the jump?
I do have rope.
Yes, I have some as well.
We might be useful to secure this somewhere so we can get out.
That would probably be wise.
It is 50 feet of rope. Perhaps we can go back into the other room and affix it to one of those statues.
Unless we wanted to cut it, and can you mend it later, by any chance?
I could. Actually, I do have mending.
Ooh.
Let's cut
Big
that
brain.
rope, and
Alright.
like at least 15 feet.
Yeah, I'll
Maybe-
do a 15-foot cut with my fancy dagger.
You show it off a little bit as you're cutting it, like you make it all fancy to make sure
A
everyone
little
sees.
flourish.
Yeah.
Performance check. No, I'm not going to do a check because I might get a nat 20. I'm not doing it.
You definitely would.
Suck the luck. All right. You do that.
Let's try that and try and just rappel down.
Okay. You guys are all able to do that. I'm not gonna have you do a check.
Okay.
So you were all able to make it down this tunnel, this dugout tunnel. and you make it here. Or here is where you come out of. This spot in particular.
I don't know if it's because of what I just read, but these cages are making me nervous. About the favor in keeping slaves.
Yes, I think that there's probably something to that.
There is something in one of the cages. If you
Ooh.
want to investigate.
Yeah.
I'll let Tail do that.
As you look at it, it looks like it's like just like a carcass of an insect-like person.
Ooh.
Ew.
If anyone wants to give me
Insect-like.
a nature, or a nature check, you can try to identify
Interesting.
specifically.
Oh!
I knew my next roll was
Well,
going to be
shit,
a nat
Clifton.
20. I
You
knew
did.
it.
You did. That's funny.
Oh,
Well,
jeez. If we get into
that's-
combat, Clifton's gonna roll like shit.
Yeah.
That's impressive because the roll for this was very high, but you did it.
Oh.
Ooh.
You recognize this is the carcass of a creature called a three-creen.
What?
Never heard of it.
I've never heard of anything like that.
It's
Oh,
one
but
of
you
the
have,
first
dear
try.
Clifton.
Oh, now I have. I'm about to find out.
Ew,
Yeah.
this thing looks gross.
It is an insect, like humanoid.
Oh my god, it's the Chimera ant
Is it-
arc.
Still like preserved? How old
It
does
is
this
cold
one look?
out here though, dog.
It's
And magic-
surprisingly pretty well preserved, yeah. Enough for you to be able to tell what it was. Besides, it's not like besides just bone.
What else do I know?
It's more of a carcass. Oh, wow.
Wow, wow.
That's the sound of
Wow.
the three creams.
Wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
You know that they
Wow.
were an insectoid monstrous humanoid race that primarily lived in the Shar. The three Kreen were a race of nomads and hunters. They were known as mantis warriors.
Are they extinct?
They resembled a giant praying mantis, bipedal and standing about like 5 feet to 7 feet tall. You know that they had superior strength compared to humans, with great agility as well.
All right. I'm saying this all out loud to everyone.
Holy shit.
Oh, Clifton, you are so intelligent.
Is there anything?
Thank you.
How big is
Useful
this
about
one's carcass? Is this a
Huh?
big carcass? The three
It's like-
crane.
It's like 6 feet tall. You
Oh
could
my
decipher.
god!
Yeah, it's just like shriveled up and like old. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a carcass that seems like it was slightly preserved in the cold.
How would this have gotten here? Well, I guess it
It's
was a
locked up.
floating fortress. It travels.
Can I?
Maybe
I
they were at
summon-
war with this race of insect people.
Is he like wearing clothes by any chance? Or anything?
Some tattered cloths lay there along with his carcass, yeah.
Can I summon my mage hand and try and like rummage around, maybe move its body a little bit, see if there's anything under him or anything?
Ew.
You can
And some-
try.
Be respectful.
I
It's a three
shall do
green.
that.
Disgusting.
I
Well, it's
like
invisible
Ash's
hand. You
spirit.
can't see it. He's just moving slowly.
You move the carcass and or you try to move it and it's very like icy and just crusty.
What?
Like you try to move it and it like crunches like a little bit, like almost like if you
Okay.
crunched an insect.
Oh, it's like
Ugh.
eating
And it's
like,
very fragile
crickets.
just due to like the cold and stuff. So as you move it around, some parts like just crunch off and just flake off and stuff.
Okay. I'll
But
stop.
you don't find anything noteworthy.
Cool.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm moving you guys for a second. I'm gonna reveal like where you guys where the hole above you is. That way you know.
Clifton's also been like jotting all this stuff down in his journal, so he even did an artistic rendition of what a three green looks like when they're alive.
Of course you
fuck.
did.
I always fucking do this.
Dude, you should kill Fuzz and make a three crane instead.
Ew.
No, I'm quite
you go.
happy with the Yeti.
That'd
Oh,
be
that's where the
sick.
tunnel was.
That's where like you
Maybe.
guys jump down from. Yeah.
You should
And
get
the
better
tunnel
at
beside
fishing.
you it continues down.
What?
You heard me.
Well, I don't have time for this right now.
Right, which door do you want to go through, fellas?
Uh,
I
There's
say
this
the
one right
one
next to us.
to the southeast.
All right.
This one?
this one.
Okay.
Oh,
Ew.
is that
Got a
stairs?
butthole.
Stairs. What the heck?
This appears to be a spiral staircase that used to connect the different levels, but it is also chocked full of rubble and nearly impassable. And it
Oh.
would take you a lot of time if you wanted to clear it out.
I feel like we might want to.
Not much.
How are we
It's
gonna get
honest
back
work.
up? Just
Yeah,
climbing
rope.
our ropes?
Yeah.
Yes, we have ropes.
All right.
Well, perhaps let's check the other room, and then, well, we'll decide if we should take the stairs or
Let's
not.
go up.
Going
I
up
mean, here.
on a Tuesday.
Why?
Okay. You guys entered this room. An upside-down table sits in the middle of this room. The books are scattered around it, and books are scattered around it. Clinging to the bowed outer wall is an upside-down fireplace. Along that same wall is a window with nothing but hard-packed earth beyond it. So the window's right there. And the fireplace is right there.
Can I take a
So
look at Andy's
fascinating.
books again?
Yes.
Sorry, I missed that. There were books.
There's only 2 in this room.
I also want to pick up a book.
And yeah, can I take one and throw it at Clifton and I pick up the other one? Light toss. I'm not damaging it.
Okay, 1 second. So Tail and Clifton are picking up books.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm giving Tail his
Mysteries
first.
of Gliston.
Mr. Wee.
Give me another. Actually, give me another D4. We'll determine which one of you gets which.
Or
Okay, you get this one.
I get
Make it up
even.
again. Make it up.
One.
One.
I'm
That
rolling.
is
I'm
how it's
rolling
going.
hot and cold tonight.
Perfectly balanced.
Okay,
That was so
Tail,
sale, actually.
you
It's got
get
one in
this.
that one.
True.
You get this.
Brains in jars. Through an eldritch ritual combining alchemy, necromancy, and surgical precision, the brain of a mortal being is encased in a glass jar. The brain is rendered immortal and imbued with psionic powers so that it can spend eternity plotting and executing its desires, even casting spells and emitting psionic energies that can cause great harm in others in the vicinity. The longer a brain spends divorced from its body, the more likely form of insanity will take over it. A brain in a jar is particularly susceptible to dementia, schizophrenia, and paranoia. I slam that book shut and cast it aside. I'm good.
Great.
That's just
Hmm.
terrifying. I mean,
If anyone sees a brain in a jar, immediately destroy it.
such a thing was possible.
But it also said they're immortal. But that doesn't mean unhurtable. Doesn't mean
This place just keeps impressing me. I feel like we are in over our heads here, boys. This is.
Oh, sorry, I was on Do Not Disturb.
Yay.
Bill
Oh,
could use that. He's not
Yeah.
very clever.
well,
Ha,
You-
I'm just joking. You're very
I mean,
clever, much smarter than
seen-
I am.
when
It says here that if there is a polar bear, that you could make a frost giant out in the snow to scare it away.
Oh,
That
I
is
already
very
did that.
clever.
I've
Oh, you
already read
did
this
that.
book then.
Tails a genius.
Wow.
Take back everything I've said.
I do like this story. May I keep it?
Sure.
What's in here?
It also
Yeah,
says
there's
in the
2
last
other
chapter
doors.
Gaslight,
What's your
gatekeep,
name?
girl boss. Very good
Yes.
tip.
Yes.
Can I have an inspiration?
No.
You didn't even give me the option to make some shit up
Because
and
that's
get inspiration.
specific. You're funny.
Wah.
You're a funny one. Okay, is Ash
was-
exploring this room up to the west?
Yes. Well, they're talking about Yas Queen shit. I'm gonna go up to this.
You
Okay,
roll your
homophobe.
eyes and you enter this room.
Oh, what is
Homophobe.
I'm gay.
You heard it here first, folks.
Oh shit! Congratulations.
He's finally out.
Oh.
Another one, thank you.
We
It
should make a
happened.
reality TV show about Genova. My 400-pound gay life.
Oh my god.
Savage.
Okay. Anyway,
You can't say savage
Ash.
about yourself.
Just did. I just did.
Savage, you loser.
I forgot Jack was here. Hello, Jack. No. Okay, Ash, you enter this room. This room contains
It's
the
gonna turn
shattered
to
remains.
chaos. If Jack
This
goes
room
like we did.
contains the shattered remains of a desk and some chairs. As you walk in, you notice that immediately upon entry of this room, the sounds of like your footsteps and even like the sounds of your breathing just completely vanish.
This is just a soundproof
Gotcha.
room?
That's not how soundproof rooms
You
work.
hear yourself when you say that?
Do I hear myself when I speak?
If you
Test
try to
1,
speak,
2.
no, you literally no sound emits.
What the fuck? I start screaming.
nothing happens.
Anybody outside?
Yeah, people are outside, but they they take no notice unless they're coming over just to investigate this room.
No,
Wait,
I'm
they
not looking
don't
at
hear
that
me?
room.
I'm
In
just
that
staring
room?
at Ash, opening his mouth for no
Yeah,
reason.
I'm still reading my book at this time, probably.
Same.
I'm looking at Ash. Do I see his mouth open?
Yeah, you see him like freaking out, but like you hear no sound.
Why are you standing there like an idiot? Close your mouth, Ash.
And I can't hear him, right?
Correct.
I see his mouth move though. I'm just gonna walk up. Can I get out of the room now?
You walk out. Yep.
Yo,
And
you
everything
gotta
appears
check
to be
out this
normal.
What
room.
do you mean? Is it
I
the
couldn't
room
hear
that makes
anything
you?
in there?
What, you couldn't hear anything?
No.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Well, I'll go check it out. I'll walk in there, see if I'll scream. And I think you're messing with me. You must be pulling my leg. I'll go in there and scream.
Dead silent.
Oh, and it's great.
What are you two talking about?
I'll
Yo,
walk
you
back
gotta-
out. Wow, that room is interesting. You can't hear anything.
You need to check it out, Clifton.
Sorry. Go on.
Clifton will go in, and he'll start
Yeah.
talking.
Once
Scream.
you come closer to this room, you immediately sense like a presence of like a magical aura encapsulating this whole room.
Lord.
Ooh.
You don't immediately know what it is, right?
I know what school
just-
of magic it is.
Oh god. Pause, champ.
The School of Voice
Rock.
Acting.
So you better get those.
Illusion.
Oh. There's some illusion magic on this room.
Illusion?
Tell. Would you know anything
Huh?
about this?
What?
There's an illusion on this room.
Probably not. I could maybe think of. Maybe in my brain, I could try and think of something.
That is where
Can I-
thinking takes place.
Can I scroll through my book? Does my book have anything?
No.
Uh,
You want to give me an Arcana check?
sure. I'm scrolling through my brain real quick.
Hold on, scrolling. Scrolling.
Can you actually unmute Jack? I want to hear what he has to say.
My brain has come up with an answer. I
You
don't
also
know
believe
shit.
it's
Bingo,
illusionary.
bingo, bongo.
It's an illusion, alright.
Something illusionary, obviously pertaining to sound.
It's an illusion.
greater than what I could do.
Clifton's gonna walk into the room and turn back to face Malcolm and Ash. And obviously you won't hear anything, but you'll see his mouth moving, and he has a very smug look on his face.
Can I read his lips?
Perception.
Is Anya facing us right now?
Heh.
Can I read his
Mhm.
lips?
You can try to
Can
give
I
me, I
read
guess,
his
a
lips?
perception versus I don't know what you want to roll, Clifton.
I
Deception?
don't think I would roll
I don't know.
anything.
Yeah.
No, just see if he does.
Okay. What did you say, Clifton?
I said the sexual tension between you and Ash is getting out of hand, and I wish you guys would just fuck already.
What? I couldn't read the lips.
Only Malcolm knows that.
These silent lips. What?
Malcolm blushes and says, I don't know what he's saying.
Cut it'll come back out.
What did you say in there?
Oh, nothing. Just some stuff I've been holding in.
Narrows his eyes. Alright.
Anyone else giving a Arcana check?
Sure.
To what? The room?
Yeah, just if you wanted to know the details, but you don't have.
Sure. That's 2.
17?
17?
Does that not apply for Arcana?
Where'd you get the +2? Did I miss something?
What are you saying? I said I had rolled a 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
your. Oh, got it. For your. Are you talking
Which
about for your
abilities
fucking
do you have the default 10 though?
Bardic Inspiration? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
for me it's persuasion and deception.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which is actually
said
pretty funny
first.
because if I did roll a deception check against you, it would have automatically been a
9.
17. So you wouldn't have understood.
Because I see Malcolm rolled a 15. and
Yeah,
You said
Yeah,
17.
no, I
Sales-
did. I was asking which abilities Clifton has where he goes, if he rolls lower than a 10, it just goes to a 10.
And it is not this. So
Got
anyway, on with what
Um,
he knows.
Malcolm, you believe this to be a permanent silence spell surrounding this room.
Yes, it appears to be a permanent silence spell around this room.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. This place is very strange. What's in this other closet over here?
I don't know, let's check.
You want to open the door? The
Oh,
monster jumps
last
out.
thing, Malcolm, you believe that room was probably used as like a quiet place to study.
Oh. I think it was probably, if I had to guess, probably a quiet place for people to study.
I hate you.
Okay, these are the stairs that were destroyed, okay.
Correct. But so this is again, yeah, staircase that leads from is connected to the other level that you were previously on, so it's going up.
Okay.
But you notice that partially buried under the rubble is a human skeleton in tattered robes.
Oh my god.
The remains of someone who died in the crash.
So it looks old.
There were people on board when it crashed.
Yeah, it's a skeleton.
That's tragic.
Well, at least he wasn't in the silent room. Then nobody would have heard him scream.
Maybe he would have preferred it that way.
Maybe. Alright, well, I guess it's time we go down that other hole.
Yeah.
You mean the stairs? Oh, no, the hole. Should we clear the stairs so we have an easier way to get back where we are?
Probably. I'm getting a little nervous. Can I, like, do some kind of check to know how stable this structure is? Like, is there a chance I could cave in or fall apart?
Sure, you can give me, I guess, perception. You think the outside walls look pretty sturdy, but you don't really know what can happen in the inside.
Oh, I'm so nervous. I would prefer if we cleared the stairs. What do you guys say?
Yes, I think so.
I also think we should watch out for traps. So going on
True.
forward, just be careful where you step.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
Well,
We haven't been checking for traps at all. We're lucky this place wasn't.
If we go down to the
Great.
next, like, higher floors, well, if this was flying, I I assume that's like private quarters, and we
Yes.
shouldn't just walk aimlessly.
Yes, that's very true. They were very specific about their hierarchies. On higher floors, they could get a lot more dangerous. Let's start clearing these rocks.
While they're clearing, I want to investigate with Tattle what's downstairs.
Fuzz will get to work.
Okay. Are you investigating? So you're gonna go back out here and like look down
Yeah.
the hole as well. Okay. For you guys clearing the rubble, you're gonna have to move the skeleton.
No, we're doing it on the spiral staircase.
Oh, you're gonna do the spiral staircase? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Because that one looked like it was going down, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. That's
This one looks like it goes both ways.
Okay.
Okay. That'll take you some time because obviously it's there's a lot of debris. So I'm gonna say it would take you about like an hour to fully clear it. But while are you guys going up or down? Like clearing it wise?
Down, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. So going down to the level that Tail is about to investigate.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. So you guys work on that for a while. As you work on that, Tail, you will use Tattle to fly down this hole and investigate the next floor. Same thing, the tunnel looks identical to the one before. It looks like it was dug by a creature. And you fly down.
Wait, Tails said that man that he ran into sounded crazy, right? Like he was babbling and stuff? Bro, I'm scared. These monsters that have mind control abilities, these brains in jars, this man who came here-ish and went crazy.
Something interesting here.
That's it. Yeah,
Okay, so
that's interesting.
I think Ash is about to go crazy.
I hope.
so Tail as Tattle. This chamber appears to be have been a wizard's laboratory, as evidenced by the upside down storage cupboards and empty shelves fastened to the wall. The shattered glass and alchemical equipment strewn across the floor, and the arcane symbols painted on what is now the ceiling in the middle of this space. 5-foot wide passageways punched through the ceiling and floor lead to the other levels. Near this opening right here that goes down further is a partially collapsed wall exposes a room that lies beyond. You'd have to, unless you want to fly into that room as well.
We got some time, right? Since they're clearing.
Yeah, they're clearing right now. That's gonna take about an hour.
I think I'm gonna have Tattle fly above and check it out.
Okay. So he's flying into this room right here. That's
Yeah.
been busted open. Cause yeah, this wall looks like it was like, it wasn't naturally open like this. There's a lot of rubble strewn right here. There is a stone altar that is attached to the ceiling of this otherwise empty semicircle room. An eight-pointed star is carved into the eastern face of the altar. That is it.
Fly out of there for now. You said there were like sigils and marks on the ceiling. Well, like, I guess the floor, the top part.
Yeah.
My ceiling. There's nothing on the ground where we're walking on, or there would be.
Um,
I'm just trying to see if there's like any like weird marks where.
Yeah. I'm just reading a little bit just to make sure I don't give you any wrong info. Wait, are you talking about like investigative wise?
Yeah, I guess so. Just like see if there's like any weird symbols or marks all along the main room?
You just see the marks that I described before.
Okay.
Just
Can I
in
try
a
and find where they're trying to dig to, and try and like see how that looks on this side, like the rubble
um
of the staircase? See if I can try and find where that would be.
yeah. So just based on where you're standing and just your general layout of the place, you think it's probably behind this door.
Mm-hmm. Is the door closed?
It's about the same as the others. It's kind of just like slightly ajar. It's not closed though.
Can I have him push it open?
Sure.
I'd try that.
It's a staircase.
Oh boy, we're clearing some ways. We're almost there. All right, I think I'm just gonna fly back up and wait for them, and kind of
Okay.
give them a quick rundown of what we saw. Sigils on the ceiling. There seems to be some altar with some weird carvings on it. I need a closer look to really understand what's going on.
Okay, and is there a reason you don't want to take tail all the way down?
I could, might as well, since we got some time. I just didn't want to like explore too far without you guys, but might as well.
Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, just wanted to see if maybe we've seen
I have a bad
danger.
feeling about what's ahead of us. I would like to know.
Okay. Might as well have Tattle try and fly down that last hole.
Okay.
But stealthily. I want him to go like
Oops.
really softly.
I'm
This
glad
last
you guys
one.
didn't see that. That'd have been awkward. Whew.
If possible. To stealth his way through.
Word.
So you said he's gonna go down further.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing like some things at once.
I don't like
okay.
that she's doing some things.
He's doing it.
Don't mind me. All right. So yeah, you continue farther down,
Mm-hmm.
and
Down the chute. The poop
turning
chute.
pages.
Shooting it up.
So
That's
you
mysterious.
fly down.
Yep.
There's rusty tableware and shattered plates and broken chairs lie scattered on the floor amid two tables, one overturned and one on its side. But suddenly, crawling out from behind one of the tipped-over tables is a hulking, eight-legged reptile with glowing eyes.
What the fuck?
8-legged.
8 legs.
Okay.
It'll
Like Ruffalo.
Wait, did you say blue eyes? Like glowing blue eyes?
Yeah.
What did you
I
say about the
blew
eyes?
I
Oh shit. That's
you
some
can see
Ice
you can
Maiden
see
shit.
it now.
Some
You can see like
Frostmaiden
where
shit.
shit is.
Hey, can you
Um,
describe it to me one more time? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you after.
Blue eyes. Okay.
A hulking, eight-legged reptile with glowing eyes.
Well, okay, it's glowing blue or
Blue?
just glowing?
Yeah, glowing blue.
Okay.
Frostmaiden? Question mark?
As soon as you fly down, this
Stealthily.
creature will.
Stealthily?
Doesn't matter. This creature will notice your presence.
Poop
And
chute.
it'll look at the owl that has flown down. And it'll Can your owl make rolls? I don't remember.
You can. It
Can
does
it
have a
make-
stealth roll. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
The sass.
Can your
Yes.
Can your owl make a Constitution saving throw? It looks at the owl and it stares at it with its bright blue eyes.
Yeah.
My cards!
This owl is a fae, if that matters. And it got a name.
Describe Faye to me again. Like, is that gonna matter?
Nope, doesn't do anything.
Okay.
I don't think so. Wait. Maybe it
Fae
does.
ancestry?
Yeah, it could
It
have
doesn't
Fey
matter.
ancestry, which would give it advantage on saving throws against charms.
It doesn't matter.
And you can't
won't
be put to
matter.
sleep.
It won't matter.
Alright.
I realize it'll be part of the description if it mattered.
Yeah.
So, as this reptile creature immediately like turns its head and looks at your owl that flies down, not stealthily. Your owl will suddenly become petrified.
Petrified isn't turned to stone?
Yes, it's your body and the owl slowly starts to begin to turn to stone.
Just the owl's body, right?
The owl's body.
Also
Okay.
tails.
I'm going to
Imagine.
have it slip into the pocket dimension as it's turning.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna have him go into the mini pocket dimension. So he, like, as he's turning to stone, he just kind of like fades into this altered dimension and ceases to exist in this plane.
Don't roll your stealth check.
And come to.
Oh,
I
Okay.
freaked out because like I was in its eyes and ears, like I was going through the motion of being petrified. So there
now you're-
is there's a creature down there all the way at the bottom. Reptile, 8 legs, glowing eyes, and it just petrified my bird.
blue eyes.
Do you have any
Petrified.
idea what? Do I have any idea what that could be?
I have an idea, as few creatures can turn others into stone.
You can
I
give
don't
me
remember
like
the exact name. I might.
you can give
Is
me
I-
like a. Would that be like a history check, I guess, for creatures too, or is that a nature check?
That's
It
my
could
history.
be. It could be in nature. That's what I did.
I'll let you pick.
Any
'Cause
historians?
You could either have read about it or just known like through.
History. I'm keeping that roll.
You recognize that creature to be a basilisk.
It was a basilisk.
Oh my
Basilisk.
god.
Those
Basilisk.
things are quite large reptilian creatures. Generally, they stare at you and turn to stone. They're in the same family of like giant lizards and snakes.
Their music style.
And yeah, one glare will turn you to stone. Do not look at it. I think, if I remember correctly, you could see reflections, and you're okay. But don't look
No.
directly at it.
I do not have a mirror, so
I do.
was there any way around it?
You have a mirror?
Yeah, it's in my bag.
What if you hold a mirror up to itself? Will it petrify itself?
Maybe. I actually don't know that.
Deep philosophical questions.
Perhaps practical ones for combat.
Maybe it'll just think it's hideous and run away.
I'm quite nervous. Wait a second.
I don't know if this is true. This is like what I kind of read. I haven't actually really come across one.
Wait a second.
Hmm?
Which bean was blindness? The black one? Do we have another black bean?
Let me check the bag.
Whoa.
No.
Self-inflicted
No,
blindness?
no black beans left.
What?
Damn it!
How are there no
There's
black
black
beans?
I don't know. We ate 2 of them.
We ate one. What happened to the other one? I thought the white bean was the one that we threw away.
I think I shot the black one in.
Oh, you wasted the black one on the one that could see through tremor sense. I remember now.
Yes, probably.
The one that would be very useful right now for the creature that looks at you. Or maybe the other creature that looked at us, the hag.
Well,
There were several creatures that looked at us.
when you put it that way, yes, they would be handy to have, but
In fact, I believe there was only one creature that we fought that didn't need to look at us. And it's the one we used it on.
well, hindsight's 20/20, as they say. But
Yeah, I guess you ate the bean, you don't have hindsight at all.
Anyone
correct.
Have anything to like?
and you
blind
definitely
it?
don't have 20/20 vision.
Oh, you got me there. What are you asking, Tail?
Do you have anything to blind it? Like any sort of spell?
No.
Maybe we could blind it with my lights.
I could try to put it to sleep. I could use my newfound hypnotic pattern on it. Maybe make it get incapacitated. We could tie it up, put a blindfold on it.
No matter what we do, we shouldn't go down that hole.
We get turned to stone.
Yes, I guess we should keep clearing out the
Do we,
stairs.
like,
Like,
we
yeah, this
die?
this
All the way
next
down.
level is okay, but the following is the issue.
Oh,
Alright.
see?
It's good to know. And
Sorry, Nova, what'd you say?
If you get turned to stone, do you just die?
I
Ye-
don't know.
As far as I know, yes.
Oh, damn.
Like, there are ways to fix it, but we don't have any of the spells that do
this
that.
thing's gross.
That is what Tail saw.
It reminds me of something, but I don't know what.
Yeah, it looks
like Stitch.
It kind of does remind me of Stitch.
An evil Stitch. Eviler, I guess.
looks like a monster in The Witcher.
Well, I think we should avoid it at all costs.
Unless we have a way to get rid of it, yep, I agree.
We could try to fight it.
Why?
We should.
I've just
What?
heard a basilisk straw could be quite valuable.
Where did you hear
What
that?
if we die?
Okay,
We have to find a way to unpetrify someone. I'm sure there's a way to, but
Well, we brought Ash back from the dead once.
Are you saying you want me to get petrified for your sake? Again. Die. Again.
Alright, let's avoid it, but let's try to go down to the next level at least.
Okay. After some time, you are able to clear out the rubble, going down to the next floor.
I want to re-up my detect magic.
Fuck, what did I just do?
So just to be very clear, Tail, this next room is completely clear and safe?
no.
No?
Huh?
Mostly. Where we're dropping off, what I saw is okay, but there's like a side room that I did not look at. And I didn't really get a good look at any of these sigils and stuff on the ceiling. Be careful. I don't know if they'll activate or if they're like dormant or anything. What's going on with them? Looks like there was some ritual going on, and it is what is left of the area.
Alright, I'll have Fuzz lead the way to be safe.
Also, that room that you saw the basilisk in, did it have any way of escaping that room, or was it... Did it look too large to go through any doors? Is it confined?
I'm gonna be honest, I did not get a good look. The moment
that's
my
fair.
tattle went down there, it looked right at him, so I didn't get to see the room well enough.
All right. You didn't see any stairs.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, do the spiral staircase that we're on currently, does it continue to go down or no?
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like the rubble continues further down, but you're able to clear enough to make it to this floor right now.
All right, Fuzz can stay clearing the next path, I guess, while we look in these rooms.
Can we have a bathroom break real quick?
Yes. All right, slate break time, everybody.
Bathroom break!
Unmute Jack.
You
Who's
see
good?
Luca magic?
Yeah, that was pretty nuts.
Pretty nuts, though.
Pretty nutto.
Luca magic.
I just want to hear Jack's voice one more time. No.
You'll never hear his voice again. Loser.
Oh?
Is everyone gone to the bathroom except you and me?
Guess.
Oh, did you get anything cool for Christmas?
I got a magic bullet.
Oh, nice. I have that too.
Okay, I'm back.
Pretty handy. Excited to make some smoothies.
Yeah, I make my smoothies in that. My
I
shakes.
I have an idea.
got some new cologne.
Cologne.
Yes, sir.
I need to buy some cologne. Mask this 390 on me.
It'll take you like 10 sprays to cover it all.
Yeah. They always say just 2 on the neck,
I
but they
do.
never talk about the fat rolls. I don't understand.
How many necks do you
Do you
got?
still
What?
do you still have detect magic on?
Yeah, I'm reapplying it as we enter this room.
I'm gonna
Wait,
bring.
what cologne did you get?
I'm gonna let them talk. Don't worry.
It's- what?
Oh, what?
I'm done with you two.
You
You interrupt our conversation.
we were literally having a conversation. You
Okay,
interrupted
you
our
interrupt
conversation.
our actually important conversation with your
Ours
bullshit.
is important too. We're
and
talking
then
about
it's,
Christmas. We're not playing the game right now.
yeah,
We're out of
Christmas.
character, yo.
And yeah, and when are you in character?
Riddle
Riddle me
right
that.
now.
Okay. Then what's your idea, Effingham? What's going on?
So
There's a
I'm gonna bring
I
Tattle
got
out
an
of.
Agua de Gio by Giorgio Armani.
I got to hear the roast of Nova.
Okay.
You got Jean
It's cool.
Ralphio.
Wait,
The
who
scent.
got you it? Your wife?
Wife? A waifu?
My wife.
Wife guy. He's our wife guy.
Big wife guy here.
Ned.
Such a big wife guy, you're gonna get a second one.
Are we continuing?
Dr.
bring
D.
I'm
Tattle
cool.
out of the pocket dimension, but where we are.
Okay.
What happens when he comes out? Is he just a rock that falls to the ground?
He falls to
think
the
so.
Yeah,
ground.
how
I'm
does
gonna
how
catch
does
his-
that work? Yeah. Does it
Let me-
restore his state, or is it literally just
Well,
how he was?
I think he's still the same here. I'm gonna.
Wasn't he turning to stone?
Oh my
Wouldn't he be like
God.
half
I don't have a whole
stone?
night to read
Yeah.
this.
He would have to make
Um,
an if he
give me
would
a
have to make another
TLDR.
check if he comes out
Well,
as
that's
he
a-
was.
That's the thing. I wanted to see like if this is lasting. That's the point of this test. Where is it? You can cause to. Okay. Alternatively, you can dismiss it forever as an action while it's template placement. You can cause to reappear. No. Where is it?
Would petrification reduce it to 0 hit points?
It reappears after you cast a spell again as an action. You can temporarily dismiss the familiar to the pocket dimension. Alternatively,
So
you
it-
can dismiss. Yeah. So it goes in the pocket dimension.
Sounds like it would just return in its same state, right?
Same state. So it's still
Yeah.
petrified. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's becoming petrified right now.
Yes,
You would have to make another check if you summon him out.
I do.
Okay.
A Constitution saving throw?
Yes. All right, with that, the effect ends.
So he shakes it off.
Yeah.
Completely, or is part of him stone?
No, he shakes it off. He's good.
Stone.
Holy
I don't
shit.
know.
I think this is giving me more confidence that we can fight it.
Yes, I believe
That
so.
it got a 17. That
If it's
we're definitely
God.
all
Silly
gonna
little
roll.
owl can break the spell. I think we could as
Yeah,
well.
I think so as well.
It's like this is like Wendy Wu's Stone Coming Warrior, right?
I agree, this is like Wendy Williams.
I love Wendy Williams.
Clap if you think we can fight the basilisk. I don't hear any claps.
I clapped
I'm
once,
not
but I don't know if
clapping.
it came through.
I
I
am not
clapped as well.
clapping.
My character's clapping.
All right, we're tied 2-2, and Fuzz is
What
also
is
clapping.
it? Do we
so
have good
we win.
constitution?
Yeah,
Sorry.
does anyone have proficiency in Constitution
I only
saving
have a-
throws?
And
Oh, I
save?
do
Yes, of
actually. I have a
course.
+5.
I have a plus
+4.
6.
I have a +2, so I'm
Oh.
gonna stay behind.
Here, I give you my mirror.
Oh, why,
I
thank
take
you.
out my mirror. I had my bag.
Perhaps. Okay, because I'll hold on to it, but maybe someone who can get into range of it.
Maybe we
Should
should
have it.
just
Well, you
target
can
its
just get in
eyes.
range of it. Just hold the mirror over your face.
Is that how it works? Can't it just look at like my body?
Well, you could do that too, I suppose.
I thought that's to look you in the eye. right?
Taylor, were you looking at it through the eyes of Tattle?
Yeah, I looked at
You
right
made
at-
eye contact?
Yeah,
Oh, so we just need to be bashful about it.
yeah. Look at its
Look at the floor.
It's got
You'd
8
be
of them.
flushed.
It's got 8 of them. It's got 8 of them dogs.
So many choices.
Well, first things first, I want to see what's in this room.
Okay.
I'm going to step
You
out
guys
and
will walk out, yeah.
have my detect magic going.
Um,
Also, how thick are these walls? Are they more than a foot thick?
you believe them that they're pretty thick, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why?
And what are these doors made out of? Are they wood?
Detect magic can work through walls if they're not too thick.
Let me go back and see what it said specifically, because I think it did say.
I feel like you said they were wood, but that might be wrong.
I'm checking. A wooden door. Yes.
Okay. First of all, do I detect any magic on anything going on here? I assume I would somewhere.
Sorry, I'm reading. Nothing. I mean, you do sense a lot of magical presence in this room for sure.
But nothing distinct. It's just a
But
sort
nothing distinct. You just feel like just an aura around you, just kind of everything
Okay.
being mildly magical.
Anything about those runes that are above us?
Nothing specifically.
Okay. I want to walk over to this door and just
Sorry,
sort
I
of...
didn't see what you where you ping.
Oh,
Which one?
the upper door.
Oh, okay. Got
I want
it.
to see if I can detect anything through the door. Since you said it would be like 4 feet up, my head is above that, so I should be able to do that.
You detect pretty strong magical presence, like energy behind this door, yeah.
Perhaps, I don't know, an eldritch ritual type of energy?
I guess I have to look up the fucking school.
Maybe an immortal, insane,
it.
magical, jar-bound energy.
Jarbound, yes, that's the word we're looking for. Magical. Does it feel gooey? Gelatinous at all?
I just have a feeling there's...
You sense
Brains in
another.
this room.
You sense another illusion magic.
Oh,
Illusion school of magic.
I'm gonna whisper to the rest of the party. I think there's an illusion in here.
Illusion?
Anyone want to take a look? There might be brains. I don't know.
Perhaps Fuzz could take a look.
Yes, our guinea pig.
Yes.
Our guinea yeti.
Alright, Fuzz the second, come take a look.
Is anyone investigating this room normally without just magic?
Yeah.
Wow,
Just with
read me.
With my monocle.
Okay. It doesn't take you long before you find a.
Oh,
Oh, well, thank you.
sorry.
You find a small brass key.
Pocket it.
Pocket. Sorry. So you're having Fuzz go in?
Yep. Open this door here.
Okay. Let me roll a bunch of dice. I'm just kidding. Unless I'm not.
Hope she's kidding.
Some effort has been taken to arrange the contents of this upside-down room, creating a functional office. A table stands in the middle of the room, surrounded by small stacks of books. Lying on the table is a whirling amulet. 2 figures stand behind the table. One is an undead warrior in studded leather armor, its dead gray flesh drawn tightly over its bones, and its face locked in a terrible scowl. The other is an attractive young man in cold weather clothing. His face, beneath a frayed witch hat, displays studious eyes and a warm smile. Ah! Welcome to the lost Spire of Netheril. My name is Dazan.
Fuzz stirs.
Do we all hear this, or just Fuzz?
You all hear it. It says it pretty loudly.
Clifton's gonna run over. Dazan?
What's that name?
Yes. Hello. That is my name.
That's the spell book that I have.
Yes. Hello. Hello.
Ah.
Last I heard, you were burned alive. Was that a ruse?
Burned alive?
Insight check.
Oh.
Give me an insight check. You get the feeling that it's genuinely surprised. Burned alive? What do you mean by that?
What do you remember of the last 2 weeks of your life?
Ah, well, let me start here. I am a simulacrum of my creator.
Oh!
This tower is but a fragment of the netherese flying city that crashed nearly 2,000 years ago, and lies somewhere in the glacier.
Oh god, I'm not. I need to get my notebook.
If I need to repeat anything, just let me know.
Okay, you can keep going.
I haven't seen my master in quite some time. So, what do you mean by burned exactly? I've been trying to send messages to communicate, but nothing has gotten through. I have been quite worried.
I'm afraid to tell you that your creator is dead. He was captured in East Haven for some crime. I don't quite remember.
Dead?
Yes, he was
As in-
executed.
He is gone forever.
He was burned alive.
Well, wouldn't if
Can someone come back from being burned alive?
under certain circumstances,
Yeah?
would you continue to exist though if your creator was dead? Do you know?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. And
she's holding
you've
on
been
to
trying
hope.
But
to
however,
message
if he dies, then, and if I'm not real, then I can never be restored if something were to happen to me. Actually, now that I think about it. Oh, this is a lot for me to process right now.
Well, maybe... I don't know. Here's his spell book. I'm gonna hand him the spell book.
Careful
Oh,
giving him a spell book.
this
Yes.
is indeed, in fact, his spell book. The fact that you have this means you have met my creator.
Well,
Did you meet him and speak to him?
no, the issue was, we arrived to East Haven as he was being killed, and we did not know what was going on. And then I later found this book.
Killed?
I would have loved to talk to him.
This is a lot.
But maybe he left you a message or
I-
something in this book. I didn't notice anything. It just seemed like spells, but...
I will check. He'll start to flip through the pages and
Can you cast spells?
yes, I can. However, I am not as strong as my master.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
I was just wondering.
Mm,
I've never
okay.
heard. I've heard of a similar.
you cast spells?
Yes, I can. I have detect magic
Very
going right
impressive.
now. What is this next to you? This horrible looking thing.
It likes being called horrible looking.
Oh, this is my servant. His name is Krintas.
Yeah.
And is it just the two of you living in this tower?
Well, there is. I must warn you. Are you adventurers exploring this place? I gotta say, you aren't the first ones, but you are the first ones to make it. That have come in here. Because the last ones that came in here, you probably see the damages that they've done.
Yes.
But
Yes,
most of them
we
are
did.
quite greedy and they steal. They've stolen a lot of things from this place.
No,
What
we're not here to
constitutes
steal.
stealing? Who owns this stuff? You said it crashed
Well, no one
2,000 years
owns,
ago.
but still, a lot of this stuff is very precious and important, to study and try to learn more about these people.
Is that why you're
So-
here? Is that why Dazan sent you here?
Yes. Well, Dazan, this is where he conducted a lot of his work in his studies. But I'm sorry, what was your question previously?
I don't know.
I said a lot of things, and I have now forgotten what you asked.
Did somebody else ask
Apologies,
something?
I'm not perfect.
Oh, I asked
Oh,
what that
you
thing
asked
was.
if there was anything else in here.
Yes, and
Yes, there is a basilisk that lurks down below. So if you intend to keep exploring, I recommend you either don't, or if you're brave enough, there is a mirror in the one of the rooms down below. I myself am not strong enough, and I do not trust myself enough to go down there. So we haven't. But if you wish to fight it, that is an option.
What's the best spell that you can cast?
Oh well, let me think for a second.
Also, good call on this mirror tale. I should get one when we go back to town.
I read about basilisks in the past. That's the only thing they ever mentioned. Bring him here.
it's oddly convenient.
Well, I can cast many things. Some of the minor stuff as some illusion stuff, and I can detect magic,
So
even
right.
some magic missiles here and there. I can do other illusionary things that my creator has told me not to disclose. Apologies.
If you could assign a number value to your best spell, what would that number be?
On a scale of 1 to 9.
My master has also told me not to disclose that type of information.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
May I ask why you would like to know?
I just want to know, like, if you could help our adventuring party.
Oh, well, I might have a request, actually.
Ooh, what would that
Knowing
be?
that my creator is no longer of this earth has me worried, and I would like to... How do I put this? I would like to bring myself into reality
Oh,
and continue on his work as Dazan himself and no longer a simulacrum.
and do you know how to do that?
Well, on the lowest level of this inverted tower, my creator have found a chamber that can turn illusions into reality.
What?
The life spark of a creature is needed to activate its power.
And I'm
As
guessing
a
you're...
creation of snow and shadow, I have no life spark of my own, and Kryptus here, my undead bodyguard, is no help in this regard. I assure you, the chamber can in no way harm anyone, except for the basilisk down there. That's the only part that needs to be taken care of, but after that, could I ask you to maybe help me in this endeavor?
You said something about a life spark. What?
Do I have, can I do an insight check that it really won't hurt anyone?
Oh, like an insight check on the simulacrum.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, if the legitimacy of no one getting hurt.
He's not trying to trick us into dying so he can have life.
He seems to be repeating what his creator had told him previously, so he believes what he says to be true.
Damn.
Yeah. Could we use the basilisk as a life to bring you back? Perhaps if we knock it unconscious.
Which I could do. I have several ways of knocking it unconscious.
Sorry, I'm reading. You can discuss amongst yourselves for a second.
Do any of you remember, like, what Dazan was doing? I mean, he was being executed.
Don't recall.
We arrived too late.
Burned.
I remember trying to ask the guard, and I don't even think the guards knew.
Was he trying to escape? Perhaps the the sacrifices.
Oh, it might have had to do with that.
He was executed for killing an adventuring party. That was helping him.
What?
Oh,
He's dead.
that was helping
I
him?
remember now.
Yeah.
A life spark only means that a living creature needs to touch the illusion while the device
Wait.
activates it. But no
Wait.
harm will come to the living creature. It's just needed to quite literally spark the illusion to life. But again, no harm will come to that life. Yes, yes.
Wait, why was Dazan killed?
That is why I can't do anything, even
I'll
if I
tell
were to make it
you
down
when
there,
we
because
walk
I am
out
not
of here.
alive.
Ash.
Oh.
And when you come back, will you have all the attributes of your creators? We're very excited to
Yes,
talk with
I will.
Dazan.
I would be an exact copy of him.
All of his memories and everything.
I'm not entirely sure of that part, but my creator says that I should be as real as him. So, maybe.
All right, and that sounds good. And just to make sure you're... Have you enjoyed the talk here?
Yes, I don't get to talk to many people anymore. Only me and Krintas really try to have conversations, and we don't get very far.
Yes, I can see why. Quintas, you and Fuzz would get along just swell.
So the basilisk is the only thing downstairs.
Yes, yes.
There's no slug people or brains in jars or...
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Should
okay.
be very safe besides the basilisk.
Does the word Faerun mean anything to you?
Faerun is in the whole continent.
Yes, but Faerims, you know, the creature.
Faerun.
Yes, the slug-like creatures I mentioned.
I am not sure I have encountered such thing,
Okay.
Got it.
and neither has my master inputted me with any information about that.
Now here's the most important question of all.
Yes?
You said that thing can make illusions real. Tal, can you make like a pile of gold or something with your...
I can make a 15
Illusions?
pile of gold.
That is correct. Any illusion it can make real.
Wow.
Can this be used as many times as we want, or just once?
As far as my master checked, it seems like it can be used multiple times.
Excuse my language, but this shit's crazy.
Yes, it is, Clifton. Yes, it is.
Well, is Fuzz still clearing the way down?
Yes, I had asked him to continue to do that.
Oh, I missed that part. I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, he's been clearing.
So
it
he's
the
been
whole
clearing
time.
this whole time? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Is there anything else that you want to tell us?
I don't know. Is there anything you would like to know? I don't really know what are you here for exactly, I guess?
We were just here to check the place out, right, guys?
Well,
Yeah.
Tail got a bit of a heads up
Oh,
about
okay,
this.
okay.
Yeah, we're just here to check it out.
We're just checking it out.
And you know,
Just checking it out.
I'm also interested in something called a mythala. It's a big glass orb that can change the weather. Is there one of those here? It would have
I do
held
not
the
believe
city
so.
up.
No, that sounds very powerful, and that it would not exist here.
I don't think it would exist here because it crashed.
Oh, true. It would have either broken, or this is like a
Yeah.
piece that broke off of the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are some other books here if you would like to peruse, if you would like any more information.
I'm sick of books. Let's fight a basilisk.
Fair. Thank you very much for your help.
Ready for combat.
If I become real, I will tell you everything I know.
And just once again, if you become real, will you keep the memories of the simulacrum? Like, does Arnold get all that you know as well?
I believe so, but again, not sure.
Wow.
I've never done it myself, so I don't have that data.
Interesting.
Are you the only simulacrum? Can there only be one?
As far as I know, yes.
Interesting.
How do you know you're real?
What is real, exactly?
That's philosophical. Isn't it?
You
Good
feel?
answer.
How does any of us know what we're real?
Is Fuzz real?
Well, Fuzz is my creation. He's as real as I am, I suppose.
Is this undead creature real? Are me, Tail, and Ash real?
Am I
Hmm.
real? We've been resurrected by a god.
Yes.
Does that make us real?
Oh, I don't know anymore.
My body has been mangled and dangled.
Dangled.
Well,
and
Dizon,
touched.
I don't know if you want to join us downstairs, maybe stand by, cast a spell or two.
I do not
Yeah, do
feel
us a
safe
solid.
enough because I will. If I die, I will be no more.
Well,
I cannot be
same
brought
for
back,
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
however,
have no way out of here. if you
Crintus will be willing to help you. Isn't that
die.
right, Crintus?
Ah,
All right.
There you go.
Come
There's no
along,
ki-
Quintus.
I think we have our rock bait.
Yeah. Alright, Crintus. You stand by the hole in the floor, and we'll yell at you when to drop down. Right? No, I'm just joking. You stay with us. Stay with us, buddy.
All right. Is that stairwell ready yet?
Fuzz, let's go check on him. Is it ready?
Dazan will follow you out, and he'll say that he'll stand by here, ready for when it's safe to come down.
Alright. And there's a mirror you said down there?
Yes, it should be. If I remember the layout correctly, it should be. If you go through the door that the basilisk is in, it should be the first hallway on the right. The left. My bad. Everything's
Okay.
topsy-turvy here.
Okay.
Ash, I think you should hold the second mirror.
At the very least, Dizon, could I at least know? Do you have the spell Mage Armor?
Let me see if I do, and if I have the permissions to tell you. Searching. No, I do not believe I do.
All right. Let's go downstairs.
Okay. So, so Fuzz is. This has been about like 20-30 minutes of talking. To clear out the thing, it'll take like an hour, like I said. So, you guys can help and just kind of finish clearing out like the rest enough to get through. And you show back up here. I gotta have so many things on my screen. Okay. You arrive here, and the door is slightly ajar, so you could just push it open. And when you do,
In we go.
you're greeted with a long hallway.
We need to find the mirror first.
Now, which door had the basilisk?
Okay, so he.
He
So
said the first on the left would have the
Dazan
mirror.
said that the mirror's on the right side.
No, he said on the left,
But
right?
first he said on the right.
But he meant left.
I meant on the left!
I'm
He
just messing
screams
with
from
you guys. Yes.
below,
Yes.
from above.
Alright, let's go look at the door on the left. For
All right,
that.
but let's be quiet about it.
Very sneaky.
Okay. Okay. So you guys will. Whoops, that's the wrong one.
That's the wrong number.
I need to remove all this shit on my screen.
Whoa.
I'm struggling. Okay, there we go. I have a little bit more space now. Okay. So you guys will come in here. The bed in this room is upside down on the floor. It's rotted blankets peeking out from underneath a disintegrating mattress. Mounted to the north wall is a tall, cracked mirror in a stone frame that merges seamlessly with the surrounding wall. Lying beneath two dirt-clogged windows is a partially crumbled, rime-covered human skeleton in tattered shreds of a nightgown.
Okay. Sorry, did you mention anything about a mirror in there?
Yeah,
Take the
there's
mirror
a
out
mirror
of-
on the north wall right here.
Okay,
I
sorry,
take
I was taking notes.
Or
and
who
I just-
wants it?
You
Who
ought to
should we
take the
give the
mirror,
mirror?
Ash. You'll be up close and personal with the most.
Yeah, I don't imagine Quintus could control that.
I'll just stare at its feet while I shoot my crossbow. Perhaps Fuzz could hold it, because you'll be using your echo, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, I've just had a thought.
Yes.
Wait, a bunch of us have invisibility. Can it look at us when we're invisible?
Oh, maybe you guys should.
You can
Go
still look at
first.
us, but
You just don't look at it.
he just doesn't know where we are.
We can take it by surprise.
And just put a mirror in front of its eyes.
Oh.
Just slowly.
I could
slowly-
carry the mirror with my mage hand and then drop it and catch it and flash it in front of his face.
Well, or you could just carry it. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, but then we'd have to drop invisibility when the mirror is in front of its eyes.
We would be directly in front of it at that point.
Well, no, oh, well, for some reason I was thinking we could get on top of it, but then it would know.
Yes, that would
Yes.
not be ideal.
Clifton, since you still have your detect magic up, you detect something with the invisibility spell in here.
Like a living thing?
No, an object.
Can I guess I can see its aura, so I know where it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since the aura of this object behind the bed is on the ground.
Wait a second.
Giga.
I cast Dispel Magic! No, I don't. I don't want it to lose whatever thing it has, if it is better. Can I tell it, like, what school of magic it is? Like, if there's anything else besides invisibility?
No, just the invisibility.
Okay, so
under the bed.
there's only invisibility on it.
guess you're the only
Should I
one.
use Dispel Magic on it?
You're the only one that knows right now.
Or perhaps take a swing at it or something.
Guys,
Well, if it would,
I
wouldn't you
detect
feel-
an invisible object under that bed. It's not a living thing.
Do you want to pull it out?
It doesn't have any other magic on it besides invisibility. I guess, yes, I'll reach for it and
Well,
see
do
if
you want me to use mage hand so you don't have to touch it?
sure.
Tell me where the hell I need to go. Oh, you probably. I'm gonna
All right.
make it so it's visible.
A little to the left. A little forward. No, that's too far forward. Little less.
Slapping.
Does he
Slap
find it?
Slapping around.
He hit something.
Well, I don't really feel it.
Can
just
you
hit
pick it
something.
up?
Move my fingers around, trying to find whatever it might be. Trying to hold anything.
It appears, if you're kind of like moving your hand around it to try to get like a shape, it appears to be something. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It appears to be like a chest-like shape.
Oh,
And try and drag it out.
you have that
Yeah.
key.
I do have a key. I drag it out from underneath the bed.
Okay.
Um,
You'll hear like a scratching on the stone as it drags, but you don't see anything.
At this point. Oh wait, I want to check my Do I have anything cool in my? I'm gonna take out some of my ink from my ink and quill and just like pour the ink on top to get like an outline of what the
That's a
hell
good
is
idea.
I'm just looking at.
Just asking a question. Does that work with the invisibility spell? Like in terms of like if you were invisible, if someone threw ink at you while under an invisibility spell, would that show? Or does
Yeah.
it just turn whatever's touching it invisible? Because it turns your clothes invisible, right?
Yeah, I guess would it count if you're wearing or carrying ink if it's on you? Because obviously, like, you're walking on the ground and the ground's not invisible.
Well, I'm not invisible
Yeah.
right now, am I?
Huh?
I didn't think I'm
Oh.
invisible right now.
I'm talking about the chest.
Wouldn't it be at
Well,
the time
no,
of
it's
the spell
different.
is
It's not the
whatever is
spell, it's-
invisible
yeah.
on
Just
the
because I
thing?
know that the spell, like if you're wearing something, then it also
Well,
turns
wouldn't
that
it-
invisible as well.
It's
But like,
if
wouldn't
a-
it be at the time of like you holding that thing or wearing that thing?
Okay, that's fair.
when it turns
We can go by that.
invisible.
I think Nova's right on this one.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Then
So
where would the paint
I just
go?
wanted to clarify.
The paint can't
Yeah.
just phase through something.
well, I thought it would just turn invisible as well.
Oh, I don't.
That's
I
why
don't
I
think it
asked.
would.
Yeah, I just googled it and people are like, it could go either way.
What if they
Of
shot you with
course.
an arrow? Would the arrow be invisible?
Is
Well,
invisibility a
that's a good point.
property? Because then it changes my answer.
Oh god. It's a spell.
I think
is it at the time of-
personally it would make more
Magical
sense.
spell. I will say for this case, since it goes either way, like online, I'll say that it works.
Okay.
And I'll go with like what Nova said. Like it just goes with like at the time you cast the
Yeah.
spell, like what you are wearing and what you have on you goes
It's
invisible.
kind of
as
like
well.
if you throw flour at someone who's invisible. Would the
Yeah.
flour go invisible? I don't think so. I think it would.
I mean,
just
I'm
coat
just
the guy.
saying, just because this
Yeah.
is magical and shit,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
I see
didn't
what you're
know
saying.
the properties of D&D and so yeah, that's why I thought
I'm
I
just
would
Yeah.
ask.
trying to
Anyway,
get like an outline.
you pour
so I
ink,
know where to-
and it appears as
Nerd.
a chest.
I'm trying to figure out where
Actually,
the key goes and trying to.
Yeah. You figure out like where the lock is, kind of like the lock area. You're able to put the key in, and it clicks.
chunk. Da-da-da-da.
Open
Where
that
did
up.
the second key come from again? Did you find it in a book or something?
I found it upstairs and I pocketed it real quick.
So you open it up, and it seems like this was like a very well sealed chest. Like it seems like it was like very like airtight, watertight.
Ink tight, one might say.
And as yeah, none of the ink got through. When you open it up, you feel it seems to be at like a different temperature than what's around you.
Is it hot? Cold? Lukewarm?
It is compared to the cold that you're in, it is
Nice
warmish.
to the touch. Toasty.
But so did my music? No. Okay. So inside the chest, it appears to be an ancient leather-bound spellbook that bears a rune on its spine, identical to the one that appears you've seen previously in the area. But within a few seconds of you looking at it, the spellbook disintegrates after you open it.
Oh.
Did you read anything on it before it disintegrated?
Yeah, could I tell what the rune was? You just said it's the same as the one that's around here.
Yeah, you just recognize like it from like the wizard's room above you and stuff. But you don't know what that rune meant. You just recognize it.
Is there anything else in the chest?
That was it.
Well, I'm gonna take the chest, try to like take a cloth and like get the ink off of it, and I guess I'll take the chest.
Okay. It's invisible, so like you can hold it. It's fairly chunky though.
Oh yeah.
It's about 25 pounds.
Oh.
Because it was big enough to hold like a book, obviously. So.
Fuzz, take this upstairs.
Well. Okay. I'm taking the key back.
Okay.
Well, we kind of need the key for this chest. This chest could be very useful. You
Yeah,
can hide
we have the
stuff
key.
in it.
No one else can open it now.
All right.
Well,
now
shit.
what?
Yeah. That was that.
I guess we can grab that mirror.
What's the play after we kill the basilisk?
Well, here's the thing. We need powerful people. There's not really many powerful people in 10
I
towns.
don't like this.
And I think Dazan could be a good help. And if we
What's
save
the
his
reason
life,
Dazan died again?
He was executed for killing an adventuring party that was helping him in the
Jeez,
past.
that sounds familiar, doesn't it?
is that exactly what she said?
Look at you writing shit down.
Yes,
it was in East Haven. I don't know about you, but I don't like it.
You gotta do some fucked up shit to die in East Haven at the stake.
But he was
Why
also
would he have-
part of
why
some
would he
kind
have
of
killed them?
organization.
Are you
Say
Team
again?
Dazan, Milk?
I am Team Dazan. I think We need, like Clifton said, we need powerful people. We saw the Frostmaiden. We stand no chance on our own.
Do we
But I
know
think he'll
what
just
his
kill us here.
alignments are? Like, is he aligned with the Frostmaiden?
With
I
that,
have
we
no
don't
idea.
know.
Why don't you ask him? In his shitty state.
We can only ask him if we bring him back to life. Really, because
Uh-oh.
it's not gonna answer.
But what if he's so
Ugh.
But that's
powerful
so
that we
deceptive.
can't even fight him himself, and he has got his ulterior motives?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
true.
Dazan is so strong that he created a simulacrum that is like as strong as us.
What if you make an illusion of Revyon, and we make it real?
I thought about this actually.
What if... I don't know, there's something we can do here, right? Who's the most powerful wizard you know? Can we generate him?
I don't know too many
Oh,
wizards.
the options are endless.
The most
We don't
powerful
even know
wizard
if
I
it's
know is
like-
Dazan. I think we should generate him.
There's this fisherman I met back in East Haven. And he did like a magic trick for me once.
What adventuring party could he have killed? Why would he do that? That they were helping him.
I think it was just, they just made that up, I think.
You know what? That's
Or
such a weird thing to make up.
he used them to generate his illusions, possibly. Maybe he sacrificed them.
Oh shit.
The life spark.
Did you
Okay.
not see what it was upstairs?
How about this?
upstairs? There was
Let's
all these
go-
altars and stuff.
Let's go into this other room and
beat
see
the
what this
basilisk.
oh no, the other room, and see what this life spark business is about.
I think that's a wise idea.
All right, let's go. But sneaky. Which door was it?
I'm grabbing that mirror on the way out of this room.
I thought Ash already had it.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure someone did.
I have it.
Good.
It's me, the man in the mirror.
What are you looking at?
I don't know the lyric.
It's I'm looking at the man in the mirror.
Yeah,
Asking him to meet.
Yeah, that's right. For
No
kind of like
message
Michael
has
Jackson
been
so much.
Sure.
So, which door am I going in?
This one over here on the right, or left,
Um,
left and right.
Left up.
You guys notice that this door is slightly ajar.
Oh, was it ajar when we passed it the first time?
You didn't notice it before.
I'm not.
It starts to creak open a little bit.
No.
Oh no.
I'm pulling out the mirror and just pointing it in
I'm
that
pulling out the
direction.
mirror.
I'm casting invisibility on myself.
The power of
I cast
reflected light
invisibility on
compels you.
myself too.
I'm like
I
looking
think-
away.
I think we're gonna end this
I'm
session
looking
there.
away.
Use. It
It has been about 3 hours,
is true.
and we
Actually,
do
I'm
not
gonna
want to get
cast
into combat yet.
Blur on myself.
What?
Huh?
Your body becomes blurred. You're just a paint smear.
Whoa.
Bro, what is this duration? Why are you not just dragging your spells from the eye? The letter
I don't know
I.
how it works. It never works.
An attacker's immune to
For the
special
duration, any
puzzle.
creature. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Wait, why is the duration messed up? I see. This is why I don't trust the eye.
The eye sometimes doesn't work, but usually it does.
I've never. Gotten
Anyway,
Why
that's
we
the
just
end of the
gotta
session.
fix
though.
it.
Why are we ending it here? I wanted to do it.
Gotta leave you a
Dazan's a
cliffhanger.
bitch. Dazan's a hoe.
Well, I don't want to help Dazan.